Oh boy, I'm red. The Skip the Dishes ad coming through with the bright orange. My goodness. All right, we got some adjustments to make here. I guess last time that I did this, it was daytime, so we had a lot more sunlight coming through, which definitely helped with the whole redness factor. We can work around this. I've got this light's white. I don't have anywhere to put it, but we can make it work. Will you sit there? What's up, JK? How's it going? All right, white light up to the ceiling. Look at that. Also, ice helps. All right, I don't need these anymore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We already have 10 people in here. I'm actually pretty surprised. Game is on in 13 minutes is the time it's supposed to start. It'll actually probably be about 21. Okay, we got JK in here. We've got Braden in here. Nice ambient lighting. Thank you, thank you. It looks better with this off. The blue looks better. The unicorn looks nice. But this makes my face look better, and that's the most important thing. One thing I do need to work on is the clock, but the clock won't be functional until the right game starts, because right now, if I do show the clock, you can see it's just the Pittsburgh Buffalo game. So their scoreboard's in a different spot, so we'll have to do some tweaking there. But that is okay. Hoaglander, lacrosse goal tonight, says Lucas. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If that happens, I'll freak out, and it'll be awesome. Okay, 13 people in here. Let's get into some pregame. If you guys have any topics that you want to hit in this pregame, any questions, there goes that light because the plug just fell out of the socket because it is all the way stretched out. Fix that. Look at that light. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. What's up, Murray? How's it going? How's it going? Keen for the game? I'm excited. Last game in about a week here, so hopefully we can get away with a win here. All right, let's go through some of the topics I have lined up. Will Winnipeg have 40 plus shots tonight? I really hope not. Tim Peel, what do you think? That is on my list of topics. Sutter and Michaelis are out. Michaelis is out, really? I didn't see anything on that. Can you tell me more about Pettersson and his injury? It looks like Pettersson's, it was a wrist injury. I have bad wrists, and that's kind of the thing, is they don't always heal right. So sometimes you think it'll take 2 days and it takes longer. My guess is we have a week off coming up here. Hopefully he'll be able to come back after that, but no point in rushing it, just for the long term. For the scoreboard, can you put a tab with ESPN Google Score thing instead, so you don't have to update it manually? This is fine because it's just updating the numbers, and it looks better than the ESPN one, I think. But either way, it doesn't matter a ton. Oh yeah, he was on his scooter. Maybe that's a good sign for your wrist. You need the wrists for those. Who's likely to be dealt at the draft? Well, Pearson can't be dealt at the draft because he won't be under contract anymore. But if you mean the trade deadline, I don't know how much value Pearson has. I think you trade away everyone that you can, to be honest. Whether that is Pearson or Sutter or Hamonic or Beagle or anyone, or Ben, like whoever they'll take, that's who you get rid of, and just try to get something back and try to weaponize your expansion slots coming up here. Okay, let me pull up some. Oh, yikes! Let's see if we can pull up some. I guess we don't have a ton of time here. What the topics I wanted to hit? Bo Horvat's back, which is great. I went over in my post-game recap last time on Monday night. I had the skate, and I was talking about that spot on the front of the foot. There is no padding there, right? I mean, it's padding, but it's nowhere near like the rest of your skates, like a hard plastic shell. I was worried that because when you get hit there's a risk of some breakage, which is a great sign that it's likely just a bruise if he's back in. So that's definitely good to hear. Tim Peel. This is one that I wanted to talk about, and I was thinking of making a video on it this morning, and then I decided against it because it was going to be a little ranty, and I just didn't really have time. This is something that I've preached the entire time I've had this channel, and the entire time that I've basically talked about hockey, which is my whole life. There's a rule book, and I think the game should be called to the rulebook. And this is one of those things where refs, because I've been a ref in the past, and it's tough to call continuous penalties on one team. Because I've had games, and I just like reffing like minor hockey, right? And you have games where one team is just clearly a really chippy team and the other team isn't. And so you'll call 3 or 4 penalties in a row on one team, and the other team, and then that team starts to get really mad. And then you start to, it just sort of gets ingrained in your head, like maybe I got to call something the other way, which it shouldn't be that way. I think everything should just be called to the rulebook. The rulebook should not change between periods. The rulebook should not change game to game. The rulebook should not change in the playoffs. I think the rulebook should be called the way the rules are. Some teams are going to get penalized a lot more than others to start, but I feel like after a while, and this happened after the lockout in 04-05, where they cracked down on obstruction penalties, things like hooking, slashing. Slashing was a lot more recent, sort of the stuff in the hands. And you saw that sort of disappear from the game, right? You look at like Lemieux highlights, and there's people just like giving him a piggyback the whole way down the ice. And that doesn't happen anymore, right? And you still have guys like McDavid, who's going to put up, I don't know, 90 points this year, who could probably be over 2 points a game if it wasn't for this. And it's like, if you want to market the stars, you got to let them play. That's my thought. Basically, Tim Peel, I love that TV's so bright that everything just changes my face color. Basically, yeah, I think Tim Peel got caught for saying what he wasn't supposed to say out loud, and that's sort of where we are. And he was going to retire this year, whatever. It's a few, he doesn't get a few games. JK says, congrats on 1K. Thank you very much. Where did I get the unicorn light? I don't know. I didn't buy it. I don't know. Where did we get that? Does it say on it? Made in China is all it says. I don't... What? Where? Okay, it was a present. It was a gift. But it looks nice. And it looks... I want to get more of these, or things like this. I heard you. I heard that, yeah. But yeah, these are great, and I want more of them because they look really good on camera, especially if I get closer, because they get more to focus. Canucky says, how's it going? It's going very good, very good. Where did you get? Yeah. Do you play any video games? Not as much as I used to. I do play sports games a lot still though. NHL, Madden, PGA, FIFA occasionally. And then on the side, I do play some other games, mostly NHL though, with my boys. Thoughts on Travis Boyd joining the Canucks? I do have a video on that. If you, it's only about 5 minutes long, but it's a solid move. No reason not to do it, in my opinion. It just makes a lot of sense. No risk, really. Do you think the Canucks will actually make a move before the deadline? I don't know what's going to happen. It could be a situation where we get to trade deadline day and there's like 6 trades total. Just because everything's so wonky with the pandemic and the quarantine restrictions, and I don't know. I think it's not gonna be a very exciting trade deadline. I think that's pretty safe to say. It's gonna either be every team makes a trade or so, and the Canucks might be able to squeak one through, or no one's gonna make any trades, and it's gonna be a real snoozer of a deadline. I hope they're able to get some stuff done. Curious who your second favorite team would be. That's tough. I think it used to be Ottawa. Growing up, it was Ottawa, just because I loved Heatley. Heatley was sick. I don't know. It was St. Louis for a stretch. It was St. Louis the year they won the cup, actually, and then I was like, okay, now they won a cup and I hate them. I don't know. I like Washington a lot too. Washington's fun. Again, players like Ovi, I just love to watch play. So that's sort of where it goes. I don't have like a dead set second team. That's my second team. I'll sort of jump around based on players. Did you miss talk about the Tim Peel firing, says Paul? Yeah, I actually just went over that. Basically, I was trying to say rules should be called the same way all season, all game, in the playoffs. Everything will be the same. Teams will adapt, and we shouldn't have to worry about game management. My God, Buffalo's getting killed. This is gonna be an NHL record. I think 15 losses in a row. Good for you guys. Where am I? Marjorie asks, will we win today? I'd go 50-50 on that, but I hope so. Bob, Leafs fan here. VC and Boyd hat tricks respectively. That would be hilarious. If the Canucks win like 8-2 and VC gets 3, Boyd gets 3, and then Maybe Godek gets one for the Selly. So happy Horvat's in the lineup today. Me too. Hashtag 1507. Yes, Keegan. Do you think Horvat should be back already? If he's ready to go, he's ready to go. And so he is going to play tonight, which is good. Clearly just a bruise on the foot. And sometimes those can hurt more than a break itself. So, Noah asks, what's up? How you been? How's it going? No, I've been pretty good. Thoughts on the Seattle Kraken? I'm going to hate them from day one, and they're probably going to be more successful than the Canucks, and it's going to kill me inside. I'm glad they're getting a team, though. I've been a big Seahawks fan for a long time. I love going to Seattle to go to football games, and so when the Canucks are going to Seattle, it's going to be an expensive ticket, but I'm going to try to go. Brock Besser and Bo Horvat both got new Range Rovers. Good for them. That definitely fits for Horvat, I'd feel like. Besser, I thought, would get a truck as a Minnesota boy, but I mean, good for them. I hope we get some good advertisements out of it, like the Capilano Audi ad from Petey a couple years ago. Feel so bad for Buffalo. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Taylor Hall. Oh, they got a scoring chance, and they hit the post. Oh, good. 18 losing streak is the most. Megan's hold the title. Man, that's a long time. Bo asks who my favorite D-men in the league are. I mean, Quinn Hughes has to be my favorite. Just watching him skate is so silly. Just how buttery smooth he is. Other D-men. I like Shabbat a lot. I'd say Shabbat might be my number 2. I do like Makar a lot because, again, he's just stupid to watch. I don't know. I don't have a ton of favorite D-men, I guess. But Ben says he'll give me some tickets next year when the Canucks come to town. That would be lovely. Are you just naturally good on camera? Do you have some sort of past experience? I used to stream on Twitch a long time ago. Sort of just growing up, it was like a hobby I had. Never really got anywhere. But a lot of it is just how many videos have I made since December, right? Like I started making videos on this channel in December, and I've got, let's see, can I see? I have 86 videos. So it's just one of those things where the more you talk to a camera, the more you get used to it. And I think I'm better on camera live in the setting like this, where I have a chat to sort of bounce off of, and I don't just have to talk to myself. Because when I'm just talking into a lens and there's nothing on my screen, it gets a little tricky. But this is definitely better. Bo, did you watch Heiskanen in the playoffs? Yes, I do like Heiskanen a lot too. He is a good player. He's a very good player. Top 3 favorite players on the Canucks. I mean, it's the obvious ones, right? It's McDavid, just because, I mean, I hate that he's on the Oilers, but just watching him, he's a cheat code, right? You watch him and you're like, how does this guy not get 3 goals a game? Ovechkin, just the power, the sheer power, the sheer man of Alex Ovechkin. I love. And then who was my third? I had it and I lost it. It was McDavid, Ovechkin. Wow, I had 3 in my head and I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it was McKinnon, of course, Nathan McKinnon. Again, a guy who's just like, you watch him and he's just cheating. It looks like. Who's your favorite Canuck of all time? All time's tough. Because I grew up in the West Coast Express era and the Sedin era. Naslund was my favorite Canuck. Luongo was at one point. The Sedins were at one point. It's hard for me to pick, honestly. I think I'll go Naslund. I think that's what normally my answer is. International or NHL size ice? International's sweet for international tournaments. It is, I don't know. I think international would open up the game a little bit more, but I don't really have any complaints either way. What's up, Gmod? How's it going? What's my name? It's Parker. Right there on the screen. I missed on watching Pavelbury. I did. Yes, I did. Gotta be Nazi and Kessler. Yeah, I loved Kessler too. Who's your favorite Canuck grinder? I mean, Bertuzzi doesn't really count as a grinder, but I loved Bertuzzi growing up. Again, just being that prime West Coast Express era. I don't know. I mean, right now it's Höglander, right? Like, he's probably Hansen, like, for a player who actually had, like, time on the team. Because Jannik Hansen and Niels Höglander are a very similar mold, right? They're guys who just go in and battle in the corners. And Höglander is maybe a little more grindery. but I'd say he's up there. Yeah, Yannick Hansen, sick guy, sick player. We do have the Johns on screen, but we don't have a scoreboard yet, so I can't fix that. Yeah, Hansen was underappreciated, but also, like, I mean, at his peak, I mean, you have to remember the team he played on, right? Like, he played on the best team in the league for a good chunk of his career, right? So, you know, he wasn't getting that ice time. What's your least favorite sport? This one's tough. If we're talking like the major sports, which would be like hockey, basketball, football. What's the other one? I am just off right now. What's the other major sport? For watching, it's basketball. I love baseball. That's the one. Okay, for what? Okay. Watching on TV, baseball is my least favorite sport. Watching in person, basketball is my least favorite sport, if that makes sense. Baseball in person is great because you're sitting out in the sun having a beer. Basketball in person, I've only been to one basketball game in person, and I was sitting kind of far away, so you feel very disconnected from the game. Soccer is also fun in person because you can get into a sort of a rowdy crowd. I mean, yeah, I'd say baseball is probably my least favorite sport to play baseball would be my least favorite sport too. But just because it's just less exciting, and that's fine. That's a vibe. You can have sort of a vibe sport like that. I'm never gonna hate on someone for liking a sport. How do people even watch baseball on TV? Okay, baseball on TV can be fire if it's like the World Series, if it's like the last 4 innings of a game, because it's tense. But yeah, again, you just have to be, and it's one of those things where it's more casual, right? Because there's 162 games a year, right? You're sitting there, and it's just a thing that people sort of have on in the house. Like if you're not working and there's a baseball game on at 1, you can just sort of have it on your TV. But yeah, soccer chants are creative. It's fun. Imagine if the Canucks claim another player off the Leafs. I mean, they'd have to put someone on waivers, and I don't think they're going to do that anytime soon. They don't have anyone coming back from injury. Basketball has so little tension until near the end. The thing about basketball is scoring doesn't matter as much because each team scores 30 to 40 baskets a game, right? So one shot is less impactful unless it's like the fourth quarter. And I love March Madness for that because the games are a little shorter, and especially if there's an upset brewing, it's so fun to watch. Have you been to the NHL draft or juniors before? I have not been to the draft. I wanted to go a couple years ago when it was here, but I didn't. Have I been to the? I think I've been to the. Yeah, I've been to the juniors back in, I want to say 07. Were they here? WJC 2007. I was in Sweden. 2006. Vancouver. Yeah, I went to a couple of games in 06. When I was like, I guess I was young as hell. But yeah, juniors are awesome. Love the juniors. All right, we got the starting goalies. It's Hellebuck again. It's Demko again. No surprises there. I gotta write these down. Ellie has a 913. Demko has a 919. That's crazy that Demko's a 919. You follow prospects of the draft? I do in years where it matters. So I didn't last year, but I had the years before. But again, sort of mildly, right? This year I might, now that I actually have like a channel to sort of focus on stuff like that, I might focus on it a little bit more. Men's soccer is a poor sport, and I at least respect soccer, but it's also boring because there's ties. Yeah, ties can be a little boring, but it's also one of those sports where a goal is so big, right? Because there might only be one in a game. Women's soccer is fire because Canada's good. So I like women's soccer in the Olympics is super fun to watch. But yeah, men's soccer, I mean, we don't have great soccer here, right? Like if we want to go to a soccer game, it's MLS, which isn't great. But it's still fun just for the vibe. You watch post-game media and stuff? I think it's kind of useless. It's kind of useless. I get how some people might enjoy it. For me, I don't watch it because any interesting quotes end up on Twitter right after. So I can just go on Twitter at like 10 o'clock and it'll show up. But yeah, it's usually pretty stereotypical, bland answers. Like, yeah, we weren't able to convert on our chances, and we got the pucks in deep, but we just didn't get the bounces tonight, and blah blah blah. It's classic. Every post game's the same, except unless you're Nate Schmidt, then it's a little more exciting. Women's soccer's so good too because they don't have to be so they have to be so tough to be taken seriously, so they don't dive. Yeah, diving is a thing, and that's another thing about basketball that bothers me is they do have a flopping problem. Are you here to bring me a beverage?
No, but I can't.
Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
I just do you have pens?
Yeah, no, Bo, that's a classic media question. Yeah, why do you think it was important? Yeah, I don't know. You know, we went out there, we tried to score more than the other team did. It's yeah, and the post game is just it's I don't really blame the media for that either, right? Because it's hard to get, even when the questions are kind of creative, you just don't usually get a lot in return. Retro, you're monetized now. Congrats, man. Thank you, Retro. Yeah, no, we're flying in the pennies, baby. We're racking them up. They also always provide the answers they're looking for. Yeah, and I mean, you don't want to, especially now in the Zoom era, because you would always get, like, that's why I really like The Athletic, is because you would get the you know, after the game, the reporters could go into the room and have like an actual sit down, interesting conversation and make an article off of it. But in the Zoom era where everyone is on the same call, that just doesn't really happen anymore. I need sound for my game. I will put a clock up here. So if you weren't here on Saturday, the drill is you can pause my stream. If I'm ahead of you, pause my stream to sync up, or you can pause your PVR. And we got a puck at a play already. You love the chill vibe right now? That's what I'm trying to bring. Trying to bring the chill. Okay, that's kind of out of focus, but it's gonna work. There. Oh, thank you. I wanted a wise, but okay.
Oh, you said, I thought you wanted, I can bring you one.
I can bring both at the same time.
Okay.
Thank you. There we go. We got a clock that is out of focus. I can fix this. It's very out of focus. My goodness. Focus. Manual. Oh, that's the... Working on it. That's a little better. Sure. Thank you. Okay. They should ask players before anything, ask more difficult questions. I think quite a few players can handle it. Yeah, probably, but just in the Zoom, it doesn't work very well, I think. Ouch, that looked like a bad shot block. Yeah, we got a guy down already. Oh, no. Wheeler. That's why you don't turn if a shot is coming at you. Because all of your pads are on the front of your legs. Although he got that in the side of the foot. Let's see what happens here. It almost looked like it got the blade, but... Yikes. That's probably just a bruise, though. He'll be back. What's up, Hello Shot? What is up with you, friend? Blue Moon, huge loss by the Flames today. Oh, I didn't even... I wasn't home until, like, right before we started. Oh, they lost to the Sens again. The Sens might overtake them, eh? I mean, probably not. They're still 6 points back at Calgary, but... Oh, I love the early icings. It's my favorite. My favorite part of the game. Yes, it is good that the Flames lost. I mean, the Flames, yeah. The Flames aren't going to be the concern, because the Flames are going to be 5th or 6th. It's whether or not the Canucks can get ahead of Montreal or Winnipeg, really. And that'll be tough. Or Edmonton, I guess. But yeah, not going to be easy regardless. This is kind of a gross start, but maybe we'll get something going here with the Virtanen line out there. If I swear to God, if Shotgun Jake scores again tonight, I'm gonna cry. It's a Wednesday night. Jeez, Hughes took another man down. Ehlers is slow to get up. Jeez. Yeah, Wheels is still in pain, and now Ehlers is... Look at Ehlers is kind of ginger on those skates there. All right, we are going to open up a nice Wise Vanilla Cola, 1 beverage for the game. Ooh, good chance for Howerluck there. Are we on the same drinks tonight? Yes. I still had a couple in my fridge. This is a Wise vanilla cola vodka soda thing. I don't know. Just this is just to get a little loose. When do you think Petey will be back? Next week, next Wednesday would be my guess. Because even if he was healthy tonight, why bother playing him? Or I guess you need every point. But if he's 95% tonight, you get a week off. You wait that week just to be safe, so you have him for the rest of the season. Known goon Quinn Huggy Bear Hughes. Yes, guy is just a danger to society. Yeah, even the Sens are climbing. I mean, the Senators aren't going to get in it, but I love this little run they're going on. A blackout stream tonight. No. I have to work in the morning. No. And then I'm also drinking a Diet Coke because this was also brought to me when I asked for a beverage. Beverage means alcohol. That's the rule. Like that pinch from Jordy. Oh, Grayavac's in. That's good. I like Grayavac. I mean, he's not like a game changer, but I like seeing guys like him get a shot. Jeez, these tips, man. Like, a great play by Myers there to break that pass up, but the fact that he just steers it towards the net is just so scary. Oh, the big dump and chase. See, dump and chase is great when you're a guy like Grayavac. Go in, oh, look at him go! Steals the puck. Get a shot. Oglander got some juice on that one. Yeah, some double fisting. Best GF ever. I agree. If she's still in the chat, she can talk some shit. Yes, the double fisting. What is a straw though? Why doesn't this one have a straw? Good rebound. That could be a slash. Let it go. I like that. It would have been a really weak call if they did. Myers has been pretty good lately. I agree. I think he's definitely settled his game down a little bit. They called that high? That was like right here. That is an iffy call. I want them to show a replay of that just to hate on the refs. Yeah, Wheeler's still struggling, eh? I'm going to... Should I have a jersey on? I had a jersey on last time. I feel like that's... Yeah, I think that's like right in the bottom, like right on the curve of the skate that it hit. I guess that is kind of a weird place to get hit. And I mean, look, these are NHL shots, right? So you're going to feel it regardless. I don't like how big this clock is. Oh no. Everything moved. There we go. A little better. Put the Canucks jersey on? Yeah, I might have to. Although we're up 4-1 in shots. A solid start. We got Shotgun Jake down the wing. Oh, look at all that room. Skate into it, Jake. Oh! He had the entire middle of the ice open to skate into, and he just passed instead. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Someone tell captains to stop taking pucks to the ankle. Yeah, right? Ouch. Have to focus on Wheeler. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't focus on his ankle. But it does open up the chance, right? Like if Wheeler's coming up to block a shot, you can try a fake shot. He might just get out of the way, right? If you just wind up, and then you can just take it and make a move. Just chilling behind the net. Quinn Hughes. I love it. I have music on. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys want music on or not, but probably not when you're watching the game. It's just so many things going on. I took my headphones off so I couldn't hear it anymore. All right. Jersey. Which jersey today? I wore the skate last time. That's a little too cliche at this point. It's not fair how so many of our players are injured. That happens to every team, though. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? We're going. Oh, Melissa called it. Good call, Melissa. Was already grabbing it. This, a much lighter jersey. And it looks so bright. Like, look how vibrant. This camera makes it look so red. It's really not this red, but I love it. Ooh, good block. Let's go indeed. Nice little breakout. No icing. Look at Gravac. Gravac's making a statement early on here. Especially if he gets this puck here. Held it long enough for Miller to help. Ooh, I like the shot. Ooh, Gravac took a nice elbow to the mouth. Loving Gravac's game so far. So many settings here. Fan appreciation night with drinks at a pub with subs. Maybe one day. Might do some sort of event, but I'm nowhere near big enough to do that yet. We'll see. We'll see where we go. Maybe we'll get a pub to sponsor us when we're at like 5K. Like Clay, but we'll host a sick event. Is Gravac a call up? He was on the squad. He's on the taxi squad for a while. But with all of the Canucks centers being hurt, great save, Demko. Love that he came out to challenge that. It's a little risky because if that guy passes it off, but no one's going to pass it off in that scenario. I mean, Demko's just so good positioning wise. Most underrated YouTuber ever. I mean, I'm early, right? I mean, I've only been making videos for 3.5 months. And my first month, they were terrible. So I don't we're going, I mean, we're not going slow and steady. Like, this is being at 1,000 already is actually bonkers. And if anyone new is here and isn't subscribed, click that subscribe button. I think your name will show up down here if you do, if your subscriptions are public. So why not you test it out? Create a Patreon, have drinks with subs on that. Maybe eventually. I know there's the whole YouTube membership program, although Patreon takes less of a cut. Again, that's one of those things that I don't want to do that too early, because if I did, let's say I made a Patreon right now and like 4 people joined, and then I have to make all this extra content for just 4 people, it doesn't really pay off. So that's one of the things that, like, way down the line. It'll be interesting. It'd be cool if you did collab with other hockey YouTubers. I'm hoping to. Definitely something I'm super open to. There's something in the works right now, a very minor thing in the works right now, but hopefully we can get something going. I just don't want to. I still feel like the guy who had, like, I'm still the guy who had, 30 subs 3 months ago. So I still feel like a small fish, and I don't want to reach out to a bunch of people and be like, hey, let's do a video together, and they have like 12,000 subs. It just feels kind of iffy. I don't know. One of those things where it's really just me being the barrier of entry. Harold, this is awesome. Love the idea. Feels like we get a during game analysis. Thank you. Yes, the early ones in the car. Back when I was when our neighbors upstairs could hear everything I said, probably, so I was nervous talking in the basement. So I just went to my car. Oh, that was a really nice move by Piotr. Did they call that? Yeah, Bastard's getting a call here for the trip. That makes sense. He got the foot out. Oh man, Connor's quick. Kyle Connor's so underrated. Jeez, guys, get the puck here. So much room for Kyle Connor if it got there. All right, Jets to the power play. Most Canuck YouTubers don't drink. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow a ton. Clay's the only one I really follow closely. because he's been super chill. Yeah, Bester knew that was getting called the second it happened. Close this. Good ice. Good way to start it. If you could trade any of our players, who to trade for who? I would trade Louis Eriksson for Connor McDavid. Um, I would trade Louis Eriksson for some ice shavings, a snow cone maybe. I would trade everyone on an expiring contract for whatever you could get. And that would be about it. Attaboy Demko. Just keep those pads down. Keep everything square. Rob Talks Hockey makes great videos. I don't know if I've seen those. They haven't been recommended to me. Is he mostly Canucks focused or is he everything focused? See, my problem is I can't be everything focused because I don't have the time for it. And this guy makes videos sort of once every week, it looks like. Which is a good strategy. You can make higher quality stuff that way, but I like to do the sort of, I love making constant content because it's fun. It's one of the more fun parts of my day is sitting in front of the camera and trying to think of video ideas and putting them together. Especially like the film analysis ones. Those ones just take so much time, especially after a game or the morning after a game. Okay, they've got a nice little 1-3-1 here. But the Canucks are doing a really good job of keeping everything outside. Whoa, Connor rips it off the bar. He got to lean into that one. Jeez. Jeez. The hockey guy, yes, I follow him quite closely. He lives in Abbotsford. Rob used to be Canucks is more general. That makes sense. And that's sort of the ideal sort of path, right? Is to start with one team, and then that way, just algorithm wise, right? Just it helps to sort of focus on a small group, and then once you're able to get sort of the snowball rolling, then you can expand out. So I'm gonna stay Canucks focused for a while, and that's my goal, right? Is to I mean, the reason I started this is because I did want to eventually cover the Canucks, whether that was in media or, you know, being on a broadcast or something like that. But if this works out, then this is even better because I can't get laid off like every media member does. Lego Rocks watches you and he makes good hockey videos. Yes, he's he one of my videos got posted on the subreddit, on the Canucks subreddit, and I saw he commented and I thought that was really cool. I don't watch his videos as much just because I don't really I like more of a talking head style, which is what I do, and that's why I do it, because I prefer it over sort of an NHL 21 background. But again, it's a total style thing. And I just don't have a lot of time to watch a ton of videos. Oh my goodness, like, so a really good chance for, was that Perot sort of diving in front, and then Demko's pad is just in the right spot. Like, that's Demko's strength, is just being in perfect position every time. Do a collab with the hockey guy. I would if he wanted to, but he has 180,000 times more subs than I do, or 180,000 times, 180 times more subs than I do. How many does he have? The hockey guy. Yeah, he has 183K. Such a crazy number. And he makes like 4 vids a day, doesn't he? I mean, here's the stat. His YouTube account got created 6 years ago and he has 7,000 uploads in about 2,000 days. That's so crazy. Like, you have to be full-time. You can't. Or you could have zero social life and work 18 hours a day. But I'm not interested in that. Ooh, nice little move from Gaudette. We love to see it. Man, Gaudette, alone in front, can't get it to go, but he's always in the right spot, it feels like. Ooh, he goes for the sharp angle off the post. I'd like to see him go a little bit lower and at the pad, but if he saw an opening, you know, the rebound might have been more valuable than going for that shot, but Not going to complain about a decent scoring chance. It was a good penalty kill. Really just the one good chance from Kyle Connor. I guess I should be taking notes, shouldn't I? What happened? Besser tripping on, was Pionk, stuck the leg out as he made a move. All right, we got a nice little whistle, nice little commercial break here. Really good PK, one good chance. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, THG is a workhorse. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it how you take that much time to... I mean, I get it. I mean, he does it full time, right? But the fact that he watches, like, almost every hockey game is absurd to me. I mean, I literally only watch the Canucks. Just because I focus on hockey so much already. Did you play competitive hockey before? You play hockey now? Your hockey sense and knowledge is insanely good. I've played hockey my whole life, not competitive, like in leagues, but I've always just played house hockey and beer league. I never played rep or like AAA or anything. I think I've always had the mind for it. I've just never had the skill or the. I mean, I kind of have the speed. I'm nowhere near the high enough level. I think my brain works better than my body hockey wise. I like TSG2 because he doesn't really do rumor videos. Yeah, I mean, he does his news of the day where he kind of hits on some rumors, but the thing about rumors is by the time we hear about them, they're usually done, right? Like when we got that Virtanen for Heinen rumor, I didn't make a video on the rumor. I wrote a whole video script that was about probably 8 minutes long on the careers of Virtanen and Heinen, ready for if that trade happened, and it didn't, and I was sad. Because one, it would have been a fine trade, and two, it would have been a good video. So that's sort of been my approach. Is I script more videos than I make because I'm just, if something happens, like when the Canucks claimed Travis Boyd off waivers, on Monday, I started filming that video the moment I saw the tweet because I had already had all of Travis Boyd's stats written out and everything I wanted to talk about written out. That's sort of been my play. Thank you, Brando Critic. Really appreciate it. You ever consider coaching? I would consider it. I've kind of always wanted to. I've always thought like maybe coaching like a minor hockey team or something, would be fun. But not really pursuing that with the pandemic. What do we got here? Jeff says your hockey sense and insights are spot on. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, that's dangerous. If that puck got through, that was scary. But again, another solid save from Demko, being in the right place at the right time. Somehow, always, it feels like. Yeah, you're not scoring from there, Dubois. That's just not going to work. Just not. We have 35 people, 37 people in here. That's crazy. It's a Wednesday night on a 7:30 game. I was expecting, because we had about 40 viewers for most of the Saturday game, and then it peaked at about 55 near the end by the shootout. I was expecting it to be about half that tonight, but it's crazy how many people are in here. It's probably not hard coaching like a T-Birds team or something. Yeah, something like 8-year-olds, you know, where they know how to skate already, but you can sort of start instilling systems into them. Because I like the whole systems thing. Look at Miller making open space, feeding Edler, who fires it right at the chest of Connor Hellebuck. Remind us to like the stream. Hey, great point, Murray. See that like button down there? Yes, leave a like if you're having a nice time here. 36 people in here. I'm seeing that number tick up. Let's get those numbers ticking up here. I'm a film critic and recently did a piece for the new Mighty Ducks show. You planning to give it a watch? Yes, I will watch it. Were you a fan of the original version from the 90s? Now, I watched the original versions, or the original movies from the 90s, when I was like 3, and I haven't watched them since. So I couldn't tell you. I definitely worthy of a rewatch for me. I don't watch movies very often. Just not a big... it's hard for me to commit to sitting down for an hour and a half to watch a movie, but then I'll commit to watching 2.5 hours of a hockey game, or I'll watch a TV show and I'll watch it for 3 hours anyways. My brain is broken. Look at Tyler Myers, the big man, in on the forecheck. What's up, Thrago? Welcome. Let's get it deep. I wonder how much money THG makes with all the subs and donations a month. Well, he's on YouTube, so I mean, I guess he has Patreon, right? I mean, it's probably public. You can probably see. We'll check on that next commercial. I am curious too. We can do a little social blade exercise in the intermission, and I can tell you how much money he might make. Too many men, baby. So he waited before they played the puck, but I think it was such a disaster that the refs called it anyways. So we got 2 guys jump on, but there's another guy sitting on the bench. So 3 guys are on, and he's got the puck. Yeah. Kind of iffy. Getting the call out saying I'm muted. This is a big play. Mic's off. See, you were too slow though. I like that I got the whole can thing too. Well, that pass was a little too deep in the feet. Miller ripping it. Didn't get a lot on it. All right, where were we? On the big clear. This is how you're avoiding homework midweek. Perfect time for a stream. Great. You should get your homework done, but also I'd do the same thing. One thing we get great at is being efficient during power plays. Yeah, it's weird because the Canucks power play has actually been like converting decently recently. That's a good rhyme. But it hasn't looked good ever. And I mean, not having Pettersson's going to be a problem, right? I mean, you just lose such a dangerous player. I mean, Miller's just not getting these up. All right, another clear. Nice jersey. Thank you, Cyrus. I am loving it. I love this one because it's like a mesh. Like, it's almost like if you ever in gym class are wearing like those pennies, it's kind of like a thicker version of that. So it's very cool. Very scratchy though. Step in. Attaboy, Bowie. You got him. There you go. Now if you can get that over to Miller. Yep, get it to Miller. Now far point. Far point's wide open. Hughes is just going to let it go. That tip, just not enough. Oh, that VC pass didn't work. They might have a shot here. 3-on-2. Oh, great read from Miller, though, to sense the draw. 2-on-1, Miller and Besser. Oh, he didn't get the pass up. Didn't get the sauce on it. Get at the point. Just get it. Try to get something through here. Like the Vertanen shot. Ooh, that bounced right over the net, too. Use the point. There you go. And, use Besser. Use Besser. Or just shoot at Myers, right at the goalie's chest. All right, another commercial break. Yeah, so who was that called that out? Was that hell of a shot saying the vodka's going down fast? Not really. I mean, I'm still like here, and it's a can, so it's not really. But I have another one, apparently. So Wednesday night for the boys and the ladies. His defensive game has picked up since Hamonic has been his partner, and I would say that Hamonic's offensive game has also flourished a little bit. I've noticed him. I mean, especially last game, just his play was actually really good offensively. He uses chaotic in his zone. He is chaotic, but it's fun. It's a fun chaos. This TV's so bright. I think I can use my phone as a remote because the remote's in the other room. There we go. Oh, it's on darker. I'm on darker brightness. What is... Oh my god. It's so bright. I had to buy a TV that is bright because, I mean, I just have the outdoors here, right? So during the day, you can't see it if it's too bright. So this TV's very bright at night. How old am I? Well, we got 12, 7, 58. You're all super close. You guys can keep guessing, but it's 58 is right on the money. What's up, Hot Take? How's it going? I stopped into your stream earlier, but didn't say anything, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I was still working. Pardeep will get it eventually. Canucky. Did Canucky nail it? Am I 23? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 23. Canucky just hit the nail on the head. Pardeep, you can give up. You could have started a little higher than 1, though. Oh, Pardeep, you got it. Yeah, a little spammy. It's okay. It's algorithm, baby. You just joined. Well, welcome back. All right. So the penalty kill didn't, or the power play didn't work. The penalty kill did work. We're still 0-0. The fact that the shots are 10-10 is something that I've just got to give a ton of credit to the boys for. I do love, was that Howerluck just knocking the puck away from Myers? Love it. Can't trust the man. That could have been too many, especially after the one they called in the Jets. A little iffy, but you know what? We'll take it. Again, you got to have the same amount of penalties on both sides. Timmy taught us that yesterday. Good old Timmy Peel. What a guy. What a guy. Rest in peace. All right, see if you can hit that. Okay, or just get it deep. I feel like it's going to be a pretty slow last 4 minutes or so. We're up to 40 people in here, though. That's insane. All you new people, hit the like button. Gotta always spam the like button. It's so funny. I have my chat up in 3 places right now. Oh, I don't like this. Got the tip. Demko in the right spot. I have the chat because I have my Streamlabs OBS, which puts the YouTube chat, like my streaming software, puts the YouTube chat here. I've got the YouTube window which has the chat here as well. And then I've got, like, on my stream, like right here, you guys can see the chat. So it's kind of, it all updates at different times. Who is the best looking reverse retro in your opinion? Probably LA, with Arizona and Colorado as close second and third. But LA's is just perfect, in my opinion. That purple's hot. Great save by Demko with the pad. Change the camera angle. There we go. Oh, Jake. Throws on the brakes, loses the puck. So classic. Hockey Age gave, or Kagi we trust give you. I can't speak. Hold on. Let's give it a sec here. Hamnick trying to be physical in Dubois, but Dubois is a strong guy. Deviously strong. Oh, look at Howerluck just burning. That's interference. But remember, got to keep the penalties even. Oh no, Tyler Mott passes it right. Oh, but he pinches and holds the line. Oh, Tyler. Oh, that's a great shot. Sort of chest height, tippable without being a penalty. Love it from Jordy. Drop pass. Oh, he fakes the drop pass. Godette, you cheeky guy. We love to see it. All right, McEwen, just make a quick, smart play. There you go. Oh, I hate that sort of like weird chippiness up the wall. It always goes bad, but it didn't there. So I guess it's fine. Oh, we got a scrap here. McEwen and Logan Stanley. Oh, Stanley with a few big rights. McEwen can't even reach him. He's such a big guy. Oh, missed that one. And McEwen with the takedown. You know what? We'll call that a draw. Probably not, but it's weird because we normally see the linesmen jump right in when someone loses their helmet recently, but they didn't on this one, which is fine by me. Like these guys, they're probably not gonna hit their heads on the ice. Okay, let's catch up here. Emily says hockey gave me trust issues over people's age. Jimmy VC is older than Bo Horvat. I know it's weird, but it's because VC didn't come into the league till he was like 22. We did the reverse retro. Aaron Ekblad, Jeff Skinner, Hockey Age is Impossible. Yeah, it gets so confusing. Can you do a tour? What do you mean a tour? Like an arena tour? Like I'm gonna go sell out crowds? You guys are gonna have to buy a lot of tickets. Demko is way better than Markstrom. I think Calgary just rode Markstrom too hard. And that's something that they should have known based on what the Canucks have seen with him. He just burns out after a while. Oh, look at that play from Horvat. On 1 foot. Look at Besser. Goes in there, braces, gets the puck free for Horvat. Horvat couldn't cut through there, though. All right, you got to win this race, Schmitty. Good job. Good job. We love to see it. I hit the like button. You owe me. Well, I mean, you could take it back if you really wanted to. I would prefer if you didn't. All right, 50 seconds to go in the period. We'll take a look in the intermission. We'll take a look at natural stat trick. We'll do some social blade research for fun because you guys were asking about how much I thought the hockey guy makes, and we can do a little bit of math and figure that out. That's always fun. There you go. Keep it there. There you go. Room for Hughes. Just get something towards the net. I like that little pass from Miller. Ooh, Hughes, you got to get that through, though, if you're going to do that. 2-on-2, right? No one else joining? Good poke. Great stick there from Hughes to break that up. Just leave it. Let it die. All right. End of the first period. 0-0. Let's see. Where were we? McEwen, let's go. Yes. Good little scrap. Can I show my setup? It's kind of bad right now. Here, let me do some quick tidying because it's messy. Let me just put some things away here quickly before I show my setup. My setup isn't too crazy. I mean, it's kind of dumb. By the way, I am currently putting a chair together before the stream started, and I didn't get it done in time because we got home 10 minutes before the game started. So my current chair will not be my chair for long. Yeah, here's my stuff everywhere. If you guys do want to see my setup, which the wires are stuck because hold on. Time out here. Let's put this down. Get the cables free. All right. My setup is basically 2 screens. I've got a big screen, a smaller screen. These are great screens. And then I've got, I'm sorry if this is dizzying, I've got the 55-inch on the wall pointing down at me. And that is the reason that I had to buy a new chair. Whoop. I had to buy a new chair so that I can recline comfortably and have a headrest for if I'm trying to like watch a game or play NHL or something. So that's sort of my setup. Okay, you made it before the end. What's up, Aisha? Welcome. Markstrom's good for 6 games and needs a break. Yeah, they rode him for like 9 straight. I mean, that's what we're doing with Demko. These live streams are a great idea. It's nice having people watch the game once again. And it's not an original idea. I'm not going to take credit for it. Guys like Hot Take have been doing it in the past. I think LGR did it a couple times too. They popped it in my sub feed. Isles Girl does it. So it's, it's not an original idea. I just thought it was a good one and I stole it. And that's what all good people do is they steal ideas. Anything that I'm missing? Nope. Okay. What games do I play on my PC? Not a lot. honestly. I play every game. Okay, I literally I can do another quick little pan here. I've got an Xbox right there that is only for NHL. That is an NHL 21 only machine. I pay for Xbox Live just for NHL. Everything else that I can play, I play on PC, but NHL is not on PC. So really, I'm only really playing Madden right now, to be honest, on PC. I'm not playing a lot of games lately. What game modes do I play for NHL? Franchise mostly, and EA Sports Hockey League. Um, Basically, if I'm by myself, I'll play franchise, and if I've got if my squad is on, then I will play EA Sports Hockey League. I think this is not level. Let's see if I can. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Golf with your friends, elite game. Good call it, Melissa. I have not played that in a while though, but that is definitely an elite game. Best and worst video game in your opinion? Um, NHL is probably the worst, just because of what it could be and what it was in like NHL 14, and the fact that it's still worse 7 years later. Um, Also, League of Legends is objectively the worst video game as someone who's played hundreds or thousands of hours of it. Probably the worst game I've ever played. Uh, Best games, I don't know. I feel like all the Mario games are just so elite. Like Odyssey was excellent. I don't know. I have trouble playing. I just have trouble getting into games that aren't competitive, and then I get mad at games that are competitive. I'd say best game is probably Rocket League. I think that's the game I've played the most of ever, other than NHL. NHL I've probably played. I probably have played like, oh my goodness. I wonder how many weeks of my life have been NHL. It's a crazy number. Why is Alex Edler injuring so many people? Because he's a terrible person. No, I don't know. He's a goon. Noted goon Alex Edler. Another Demko show. That's what we're getting used to. Alexander Volkov traded to the Ducks for a pick and a prospect. Wait, why are the Ducks getting players? Wait, the Ducks traded a pick? Did I read? Hold on. Alexander Volkov. 23 years old, Russian. Has played 19 games this year, 3 goals, 2 assists. Played 9 games last year, one assist. So kind of a sophomore in the NHL here. 6'1", 194, on his entry level deal still. It looks like, or at least on a cheap $700,000 contract. Um, yeah, that was a 1 year $700K deal. Okay, and what did they trade for him? Anyone got details for me? Yeah, poor Volkov. Honestly, I hate Anaheim. Like, I just as a city, I will always say that Anaheim is the worst city I've been to. They have Disneyland and they have zero other things to do. I went to the Canucks at Anaheim on November 1st, 2019 with my dad, and my dad and I went to Dave and Buster's all day and just drank a lot of beer and played arcade games before the Canucks game because there was nothing else to do. We literally asked our Uber driver, like, what is there to do in Anaheim? And he's like, there's Disneyland, and that's it. It's like, okay, well, we're not going to Disneyland because it was like a Saturday. It was not worth it. Okay, do we have trade details here? Let's go to Twitter. Twitter. Return will be a. Ooh, where'd it go? I had it, and then I clicked on it, and then like everything shifted, and I clicked on something else. I'm not actually gonna send that tweet. Volkov. Alexander Volkov, a late round pick and a prospect. So basically a minor trade. Nothing super big. Volkov developed so well in your franchise mode. Well, that's good at least. Does Edler really want his 100th goal? I hope he gets it. They said PD's not coming back till the 31st at least. Well, they don't play again till the 31st. And he was put on LTIR, so he wouldn't be eligible to return until like later this week. And since their next game's the 31st, then that's just sort of where she ends up. Okay, you guys wanted to do a little YouTube money research here. This is fun. Can I I'm scared this might okay, that shows the wrong thing. That's whoops. Okay. Let's put this over here. And then if I click this button, I bet it shows the right stuff. There we go. Hello. I'm small now. I mean, someone was asking how much hockey guy probably makes. I mean, he gets 104,000 views a day on average. He probably makes probably like $7 or $8 per thousand views, maybe $6 per thousand views. So he probably makes, I mean, talking Canadian dollars probably. So he probably makes like $600 a day. Um, and if he does that every day, I mean, we're talking. I don't know. Anyone else do math in here? 600 times 365. It's like 200 grand a year. 219. It's not bad. And he has a Patreon, right? So his Patreon has, what did it say? It's supposed to say, what happened? $2 from Gmod. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Look at the notification works. That's the coolest thing. I don't know why it doesn't say how many backers he has. It always says this on these websites. Either way, he probably has a lot. Considering there's like a $3 tier that probably has a few hundred people in it. So yeah, he's doing fine. And if you have, if you're getting 100,000 views a day, that's more than enough to live on. If you're getting like 30,000 views a day, if you're getting 30,000 views a day and you're making a sort of niche content like hockey, hockey's easy to advertise to, easy to sell ads on, because you're selling ads to like 18 to 40-year-old men that like hockey. So if you're Bauer, like that's some pretty easy advertising. Or if you're Manscaped, or if you're a pub or something, like that's easy, such an easy market. Shay, hello, welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time here. I do want to see if I go back to my live streaming hub. Look at that little chat revenue thing came up. How nice. That's so cool. So cool. What was I looking for? I'm out of it. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if my sub count has changed, just because I want to see if that sub notification, it has not changed. So if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I want to see if the sub notifications work, because I know it only works if you have like public subscriptions on. That's kind of iffy. Parker, Jake's gonna score again to make you shotgun. Well, I haven't opened this one yet, so hopefully he scores before that happens, and that would be fine. But if it's after, I'll be sad. If it's after, this one goes down the sink. Fog is going way too fast. There's still this much left on the first one. It's been like 40 minutes. I don't know what stream you're watching. Shameless plug. Oh, there's no such thing as shame on a YouTube stream. By the way, 41 viewers, 30 likes. That doesn't add up. It's so fun. Should you sub on alt accounts? No. Subscriber count doesn't really matter. Like, it's cool. The higher number's cool. But if I put out a video and my subscribers don't click on it, YouTube says, oh, even the people subscribed to it aren't interested. So if you were to subscribe on alt accounts, it might hurt. It probably won't make a difference, but the subscriber number just doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything. Once you're at 1,000, it's all the same. It's only really views that matter. Growth is cool, but if they're meaningless subs, like if they're alt accounts, then it doesn't really make a difference. Oh man, I have to put this chair together later. Oh, it's gonna suck. Linus Karlsson third line center next year, that would be a stretch. I doubt Linus Karlsson makes the NHL. That's just my opinion though. I haven't done a lot of research on him. Um, Linus Carlson. How's he been doing? I mean, he's a point a game in the Allsvenskan, which is fine, but that's like the second tier Swedish league, and he's 21. Like he might come to the AHL next year, and I could see him coming in to fill in, but I don't know if we're seeing I don't know if we're seeing anything crazy from him. Say his stats are crazy, maybe. I haven't really focused on it. Levon, this is your alt account, but you subbed to the main. That works. Cheeky thumbs down. Is there a thumbs down? It only shows me likes. I don't get it doesn't want to hurt my feelings, so it just says concurrent viewers, likes, chat revenue. That's it. That's the only stats I get. Actually if I go nope. Yep, can't see dislikes. It's great. Also, dislikes are good. Dislikes are the exact same value as a like. They help the video just as much. I watched a lot of stuff on the algorithm because I just find it so interesting. Stats are just so interesting to me. Make the chair on stream. That's what Melissa suggested. But that doesn't seem very exciting, and I'd probably get frustrated. Maybe we'll keep the stream going. I don't know. I mean, I should make a post-game recap video, but I kind of want to just stay on stream and build the chair. Maybe I'll make the post-game recap video on stream, and then we'll just make the chair after I upload it. If you guys want to hang out. Let's see. Yeah, do you think Bo's still hurt? Probably not. It's probably sore. Like he probably has a nice bruise on his foot or on the front of his foot. And it probably hurts, but he's not injured. But he can probably feel it. Harold, you're all over the place. I think Podkolzin's third line center for Bo next year. Yeah, I think Podkolzin's probably number 3 if he's able to make the team. Then yeah, he's sort of your prototypical third line center that you want, right? A guy who's just hustle and power and a grinder, and that's sort of his style is just heat. Make a vid about the best of all time, best of the current, best from the future. That's an interesting idea. I'm gonna copy that comment and put that into my notepad where I have a bunch of random video ideas. Can Podkolzin's team lose already so we can come over? Yeah, I mean he's on the best team in Russia, right? Like it's a tall ask. You grew to 1.06k from 1.05k in the stream. I've been at 1060 since the start. I can see the exact number. The YouTube number that you see under my name doesn't update. I did game 1. We're up to 1061. So whoever subscribed, thank you. But yeah, that number never rolls over. It's not good. Why would you want Podkolzin to come over 1 year away from his ELC? I mean, because why wouldn't Podkolzin? There's 2 reasons. One is so you can control his development, so he's not playing 4 minutes a night in the KHL and not getting ice time. You want him to be in the AHL playing games or being in the NHL playing games. And 2, because Podkolzin will say it's also like a good faith thing, right? Like Podkolzin's gonna say, look, if you guys just are gonna waste my time, so I still have to take 3 years of an ELC when I come over, even if I'm a really good player, it's just a bad look for the organization. And that's why you see teams like what they did with Besser and Hughes when they bring a player up for 5 games left in the season. It's sort of a good faith thing. That's sort of the idea. There's just discussing calling penalties or situations. The thing you don't like when refs are later in the game stuff. And that's exactly what Natasha's saying as well. Yeah, I've always been pretty clear on that. The rules are the rules, and they should always be the rules, regardless of the scenario. Players will adapt, teams will adapt. It'll open the ice up more. It'll open the game up more. It'll make the game more fun. And it'll let the stars shine. Connor McDavid will get 180 points in a year, and it'll be cool. So the games are actually interesting. Really starting to get boring watching the same people. Attrition is setting in. Oh, I see what you mean. That's why you'd bring Podkolzin in. That makes sense. Yeah, it does make it more exciting for the fans too, right? And you got to look at it from like Aquilini's perspective. You're gonna have fans in the stands next year. He's a reason you can sell tickets, right? A top 10 pick who's an exciting player coming out of Russia, right? That can help sell some tickets. That's money in his pocket. Have you read the article of how convoluted it would be to actually come over? It's pretty unlikely he's here this year. Yeah, I don't see him coming over this year. But next year. Predict the score. It's going to be 3-2. And it's going to be something dumb that causes it to be 3-2. That's my prediction. I'm not even going to pick a team. Going to be as easy as possible. Do you expect the refs to call games a little bit differently the next couple of days and weeks? Maybe. I think they're just hoping this will blow over, and it probably will. Free Uelevi? Yes, free Uelevi, but also I kind of get why he's not playing because he's waiver exempt, so they can just send him back and forth to the taxi squad. So I kind of see why he's the one being left out. It just sucks that he's not getting play time in the AHL either. It would have been nice if they could have got like an agreement with the Moose and let him play there. Colin was almost called up. Was that the rumor? Interesting. I'd like to see Colin get some games eventually. I think the Canucks will win 4-2, Shay. I like it. Ulevi sucks. I don't think he sucks. I think he's slow, but I think he's smart. I think he has poor foot speed, which is a real hindrance to his game, but I do like him as a player. Quinn Hughes skated 2 kilometers in the first period. What a fun stat. Yeah, that Winnipeg penalty was pretty iffy. Habs refs are so bad. Well, they're all the same refs. I guess I could turn on the volume so I can hear the game. That would be nice for me. Oh, the Knuckler from Schmidt. That's always fun. You'd rather have Matthew Tkachuk than Uelevi every day of the week? Yeah, I mean, so would everyone in the NHL. But, you know, you can't really... That was almost 5 years ago now. It's, you know... That happens all the time. Worried they might be overplaying Hughes? It's a short season. And he's young. And... I don't know. I mean, there's only like 20-something games left, and there's a week off next week. Or there's a week off after this game, so... Let the kid play. He's having fun out there. I mean, the more minutes he plays, the better his contract looks, right? If his agent could go into negotiations and say, look, my client played 28 minutes a night for you. Give me $10 million. Yeah, that was offside. Give me $10 million. What, you're going to say no? He's set. I love the free Rathbones. Yes, free Rathbone. Yeah, I'm excited about Rathbone. He's going to be fun. Did Jonah Gadjevic's upside in the NHL increase? I don't think he ever really had much NHL upside. Whoops. Like the shot. Puck's on net. VC with a little snow shower. I love that if you go to Elite Prospects and you look up Jonah Gadjevich, his picture is just like, look at this. I'll pull this up really quickly for you guys. Look at this picture. Love it. Oh, whoops. Again, I picked the wrong scene. How's he doing this year? 9 points in 9 games. 8 goals in 9 games. What a monster. I mean, maybe. My fear is, oh my goodness, what a save. Jimmy VC got absolutely robbed. That was disgusting. Look at Hellebuck's smile. He's fired up. That VC got kind of lucky. The puck bounced back to his stick, but that's an excellent save from Hellebuck. So let's see. Win the draw back. Like it. Shot from the point. Bounces, and then it ends up... Oh, so VC pulls it over, and it goes off of... Whose skate is that? Goes off of Andrew Kopp's skate, and then right into Hellebuck's glove. Yeah, Hellebuck is a hell of a goalie. Nice. Get it? Oh, I love the SWAT. All right, they got numbers here through center 3-on-2. Oh, bouncing puck. Risky, Quinn Hughes. Love it, though. Oh, look at Jake just powering to get it out of the zone. Rathbone's a D-man. Yep, lefty. That sounds right to me. I thought he was right-handed, but I think he plays the left side. I might be wrong. I thought he was right-handed. Not even watching the game. No, he's left-handed. Interesting. I was like 90% sure of that. What's Michael Pietro's upside? He has the upside of being a very athletic goalie, but he's kind of small, and that's kind of scary. Ooh, that, yeah. You can't do that. You can't just stab the goalie's glove to knock the puck free. That's the thing about Pietro. He has to be so much better than everyone else because of his size, which is unfortunate as a goalie, just because he can cover less of the net, right? Yeah, Rathbone and Hughes probably shouldn't play together. On the power play, that would be sweet, though. And you want two solid D pairs anyways. Love these face-off wins, boys. Varivac has really impressed me tonight. And like another battle won. Another Myers shot right at the goalie's chest. We love to see it. You just ate 4 cookies in 5 minutes. That's a power move, Lincoln. Travis Green is scolding Mott. Yeah, I mean, he stabbed the goalie. You're going to get a penalty for that if you do it again. Okay, watching these when we play Winnipeg, they all feel the same, don't they? They all feel like nothing's going to happen, and then a team scores, and then nothing else happens for the rest of the game. That is just how she goes. How she goes. I need NHL.com so I can actually like prep a little bit for my post-game video. It's so easy to procrastinate when I have you guys to chat with. Oh, rebounds loose there. Canucks are all over them here early. Keeping outside. Orbert just a mile wide. Wheeler falls for no reason. Still feeling that that shot from the point earlier, I bet. Why do goalies take a while to develop? Oh boy. Good save. I don't know. It's very common that goalies don't really come into the NHL till they're 25. And I'm not sure why that is. I think it is because it's such a... I think it's because it's such a jump in play. Like, if you go from the WHL, like, let's say you're 19 or 18 and you're playing in the dub and going to the NHL, like, these shots are literally twice as fast. Or, like, 40% faster. Like, it's such a big difference for goalies, I feel like. And you're going from playing against... In the WHL, right? Like, the best player on the ice is the one guy who will make the NHL. And you might only face 2 or 3 shots from a night, maybe 4 or 5. And then that guy's the equivalent of like a third liner in the NHL potentially, right? So it's kind of a weird jump. I don't know exactly why it is that it takes that long. Yeah, Myers only has an A on because Sutter's hurt. I wish they gave it to Shotgun Jake, though, the real leader of this team. No, I would have rather gone to Besser, but that's okay. Delayed penalty coming up to our boys here. The Canucks have 6 guys on the ice. Still have 6 guys on the ice. The linesman has his hands in the air. This should be 2 penalties. So that was the only penalty. They just kept them on the ice. That is honestly a pretty high IQ play. If you're already getting the too many men penalty, keep playing with too many men to like throw another guy out there. That's hilarious. I've never seen that before. Good pad. Go for a skate, baby. Bo loves that move. Oh, no. He tried to pass it back to the D-man, but Wheeler took it. Well, that's unfortunate. That's not how you kill a penalty. The classic 1-3-1 here. That cross ice that the Canucks try to do, that Miller tries to do, that doesn't work very often. Oh, we have Bud Light seltzer ads now. I guess we have that in Canada? Good save. Oh my goodness, Thatcher Demko. Holy. So this puck comes over to Connor. Oh, just great positioning. And like Demko doesn't have to slide that far because he's always in such a good spot to start. Good save. Oh my goodness. Was that VC that got his stick in there to break that up? Oh yeah, that's impossible. That's tough for Demko. This is one of those lacrosse goals where they just you shoot down basically. It gets tipped, goes down. It's not above the crossbar. That was like waist height, wasn't it? Yeah. That's a good goal. Yeah. Yeah. You know when Garrett says it's a good goal, it's a good goal. 1-0 Winnipeg. John and John are the best. Absolutely. Mott would have got the intentional if he touched that. Good savvy move. Myers has the pink twig, eh? I love that. Like an auto flex. So like Askarov is a top 15 pick. I think he'll be in the NHL at like 21 probably, but yeah, it's gonna be a while. Oh, the neck. The neck is sore. Hey guys, look at this cool intro that I put together. Look how cool that is. Wow. Isn't that neat? I worked hard on that. And then there wasn't a lot of people in here at the start of the stream, so it wasn't as cool. Anyways, if you haven't liked the stream already, hit that like button. Okay, I was going to take notes for a post-game video that I'd like to make after this game, because views are all that I live for. When did Besser get a tripping penalty? At 6:42, so that's what, 13:18? And then the Jets got a too many men penalty at 13:08. Oh, there was a scrap. Change the score? I don't want to. No, it's 0-0 still. This is what we believe. We contest. We don't agree with the count. I think it's rigged. Tim Peel made that quite clear yesterday. This sport is not real. It's still 0-0. Mac is a good scrapper. I agree. Close this. Open this. The shots were 12-11 for Winnipeg. In a third period, pluses, minuses. Game pucks VW. I don't want to give Hellebuck another game puck. Playing exclusively for the intro. Thank you, Natasha. Finally, someone gives me credit. And by worked really hard on it, I mean I found a template and then put my logo in instead of someone else's. But then I found audio and synced it up. I spent a whole 15 minutes on it. So production quality out of this world. That's what separates me. No ice. What's Cole Lynn's upside? That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like his ideal upside's like a second line winger, but he's at that point where he's probably middle six at best, like between second and third line. But if he's any worse than that, like you wouldn't have him on your fourth line anyways, because that's not really his style. Oh my god, what a tip by Wheeler. Excellent save. Keep him outside, boys. These tips are lethal. Good battle by Schmitty. Not a great pass, but Edler's got it. Taking your like back? No, please. Likes are all I have. Yeah, I don't know what Colin's upside is. Maybe a third line winger, like realistically, if he makes it. That was offside, I think. It was close. I mean, I guess with the new rule, it might not be. Ooh, tip just wide. You back at the intermission? No worries, Lincoln. Ooh, risky pass to Hamonic, but it works out. Oh, VZ went for it. I love it. I love the confidence there. Oh, another risky pass. Hughes just walks around Connor. Probably could have got a slash called there. Especially since, the Canucks have one less penalty. So the Jets are getting the next one. Oh! They called it again. McEwen just jumped on the ice for no reason. Why did he jump on the... Oh, because... Jake! That is rough. That is a rough one. That is rough. That's not good. That is bad. A bad penalty, fellas. Good save, though. Yeah, they were all over him, too. It's a really unfortunate penalty. Only the Canucks again, yes. Stop saucing it around in your own crease, please. It's so scary. Uh-oh. Connor held it too long. Tried to outweight Demko. Smart. Kill the clock, but get it away from them. You got to get that back, man. I got a bad feeling here, fellas. I got a bad feeling. All right, good clear. I got a great feeling. I'm putting as a minus. Bo Horvat has entered the minus column for passing the puck back to the wrong team on the penalty kill twice. That's your spoiler for the recap. That was in the zone still. Good save, Demko. Rebound. Cop jams it in for his second of the night. Ooh. So, good shot. Just gets tipped and lands right in front of Cop. That's, yeah. The boys got to clear the front of the net. It's as simple as that, right? You got guys crowding up the front of the net, and it's tough on the penalty kill, but you need to get in their way and tie their sticks up. If the players in the minus column does something exceptionally good, can they be taken out of the minus column? They can be in both columns for different reasons. The columns are, I try not to put players in the columns, but specific things from players, if that makes sense. So, like, I have Bo Horvat passing the puck back on the penalty kill to the wrong team, but if Bo goes off and scores a beautiful goal off of a sweet dangle, then that would be in the plus, right? So it's and sometimes I put a player on a certain side. Like I'm putting a player on the plus right now, who I don't think has played this period. Where's the time on ice chart? Team stats. Yeah, Tyler Graveack has played 3 minutes and 8 seconds tonight, and I think he has had a very good 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Are the Canucks screwed now? Probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, this is like a must win, right? Like the season's over if they don't win this one. I'm sorry to be such a downer. But yeah, they need to score a couple goals, and they're not good at scoring on Connor Hellebuyck. Oh, sorry, that's bright. That's really bright. Leave it like that. Okay. Luke Hughes? Maybe. He's hurt, isn't he? Isn't he out for the year? Luke Hughes. Yeah, he's out for the season. That's tough, right? Like where does he fall? Does he still get picked like top 5 like he's expected to? Change the score? Yeah, someone made a really good point earlier about I should just like screen cap ESPN and have their score here, but it doesn't look as good, and I'm forgetful. Because when a goal happens, I take the notes on my post-game recap sheet, and then I forget. Yeah, the Canucks have never been able to keep up with Winnipeg. Jasper Wallstad is not a name I've heard. Is that Jordy Ben just dangling through the Winnipeg D? There you go. Ooh, Myers' little head fake there too. Now Mott. There you go. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got time. You got time. Talking, I assume the positive column player is Jake. That's a given. He's always in the positives. Jake will always be in the positive column for his DMs with Amaranth, however many years ago that was. That will always be the highlight of his career. Please score anyone. Agreed. Unless it's the other team. Yeah, two power plays both, or two power play goals from Winnipeg, both from too many men on the ice. Is that's a bad look. Hey, look, Graveack's back out there. And look at it. He won the battle, got the puck. I'm telling you guys. Put this guy on the first line. Although he's playing with Besser and Hoglander right now. So Edler with the rocket looking for his 100th goal. What was that? Schmidt? Why can't the Canucks score? I mean, Hellebuck's always just been so good against Vancouver. And Besser's stick shatters. Edler with the battle in deep. Damn. I like the shot. Let's try to get stuff through here. His DMs with who? Amaranth, the Twitch streamer. He this was like 4 or 5 years ago. She leaked his DMs that he had sent her. Hilarious. That's why the angel emoji, like the smiling with the halo, is my favorite emoji, just because of that. So he just sent her a DM that was like, hi, with like the angel face with a halo. What a man. What a guy. Brody Ben's just so elite. Korea versus the Canucks. Yeah, someone or Marjorie was asking why the Canucks can't score. That's why. This guy just owns this team. That is so on brand. Yeah. It's a very Abbotsford move. As someone who grew up in Abbotsford for a few years, it's an Abbotsford move. I can see someone put a message and it hasn't showed up on my other thing yet. There we go. Do you think the Canucks are playing better today or last game? I think they're probably playing a little better today. I mean, both of the goals have been on the power play, both from too many men. Like, that's troublesome. But other than that, I think the Canucks have been probably the slightly better team. And I bet if we look at natural stat trick at 5v5, it'll probably be like 50. My guess would be 54% Vancouver, something like that, expected goals. I could be completely wrong. Whoa. They're at 70. Oh, they're at 46 in the first. It says 93 in the second. That just can't be right. Oh, it is updated. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. We go to commercial. Yeah, so natural stat trick's great because it tells you period by period some stats. So we look at the first period. Corsi, so that's shot attempts, 18 to 16. Expected goals, so that takes into account shot danger, like shot potential. 46.5% to 53.5%. So the Jets were the slightly better team by expected goals in the first period. But we look at the second period. Look at this number. The Canucks, this is at 5v5, keep in mind. So that excludes the one Jets power play in the second period. But the Canucks have been all over the Jets in the second period. And look at so the Canucks are expected in a game like this to have gotten 2 goals. It should be 2 on Vancouver if everything else was equal. If both goalies were average goalies tonight, then that would be the score. Is kind of how that works. Who's your favorite member of the Canucks media? Let me go back to my my favorite member of the Canucks media. It depends on, okay. I have so many answers for this. If it's who would I like to listen to, I want Halford and Bruff to make a show again because that was my favorite group. I like Drance a lot. Drance and JPat are both excellent at what they do. And I like the Vancast a lot. Don Taylor is just such a legend. So he's got like just sort of a different level. Like I don't think he's like the best right now, but he's just such a legend. Same with Murph and Short. Honestly, most of them are just legends to me. So wow, the bench is short. You've only seen Roussel once. Yeah, and I mean if we look at let's take a look here. The old time on ice machine. Roussel's played 5 minutes. Gravak's played 4. McEwen's played 3.5, although McEwen had the 5-minute penalty. Howerlick's played 6. Jordy Benz only played 7. Yeah. Harmon is elite. Yeah. Oh, power play. Hey, you guys know why Winnipeg got a penalty there? Because they had one more power play than the Canucks. Now we're evened up. Classic NHL. High stick. Ooh, got him right in the visor. And not a good start. All right, where were we? Can the Canucks magically score 2 goals and then get the game tied? That would be great. Bring back the curtain blog. Agreed, especially if it's in audio or video form. Brouhaha Don, absolutely. Ron McLean, yes, Ron McLean, the favorite of all Canucks fans. I did like Ron a lot growing up, but that's changed a little. I mean, he was almost right. He said 6 more games. The Canucks got right back in it. Great play to hold the line by Miller there, though. Nice little spin ski. Oh, you got to get that up, Brock. Oh, if Brock got that in the air, that's a goal. Hellebuck was down and out, and you can't blame him for that because that was just a mess. Horvat, Miller's not over there anymore. Miller's having a great power play here. Oh, VZ, just try to tuck that. Although I get the idea. This is a great power play. Oh. Jeez. So the Hughes point shot tipped. Oh, that's so unfortunate. All right, PP2, Tyler Myers. Ooh. Oh, Schmidt leaned into that one too. Attaboy got it. Way to use the mitts. Good play. I would have liked Jake to stop and try to quickly skate back down with that instead of just play it around. He did have some open space, but there you go. Good battle. Oh, if Höglander was able to pull that and toe drag it and have a wide open net. Ugh. Well, NHL play, they shoot low because it's so much easier to tip, right? And there's gonna be a rebound if it does get through. Usually, at least, it's harder to cover because it bounces off your pads. Yeah, the bounces have not been great. I mean, the too many men penalties are kind of your own fault, to be honest. Yeah, Hellebuck is really good. He won the Vezina last year. Guy can play. All right, nice little icing. Well, are you guys having fun watching this game? The my favorite part is where they don't score. Yeah, the D-men need a change here. That icing really screwed them over. Good save, Demko, but I don't like that Dubois was able to just walk in there uncontested. Oh no. Boys, you gotta get this over the line here. Winnipeg's just playing for tips because they know they're not. It's hard to beat Demko straight up. See, like you get an open look like that, and Demko's going to save it. Oh, Höglander, you monster. Let's go. Yep. Schmidt changed. Myers still stuck on the ice. Oh, well, thank you. That was a dumb play by Winnipeg. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Myers, you gotta get that over the line, baby. Uh, just let them have the puck and then don't challenge. Holy. Well, probably a wrap. That's probably it for this one. Hey, look, I'm going to update the score. I remembered. Unfortunately. It's not letting me. That's unfortunate. Where was I? You should do these streams every game. Two people saying that, Marjorie, and Jess and Deep. I've thought about it. And I've only done two of them. Let's see, McEwen, nice little rap ski. Get the Oh, Grayevac! I need a Grayevac goal in my life right now. I've thought about it. The thought process was, if I do this every game, people might not be as interested after a while, was kind of my thought. So my initial plan was to do the one, which I did on Saturday, and it went way better than I thought it would. This one, I expected Wednesday night, late game at 7:30. It's going to be 20 people. We have 40. Again, way better than I thought it would. So we'll see. My plan was really to make this sort of a weekly thing. Because that way it sort of keeps the magic alive, right? It's like a once a week thing. It's sort of an event, right? Something to look forward to. But we're flexible here. I mean, there's only like 20 games left in the season, so we'll see what happens. I mean, there's no game for a week, so it'll be at least a week, but we'll see. It is something that I will consider. Seamus, who's willing to bet the Jets get another shutout? I'm saying this because, you know, jinxes the Jets. I don't know if I don't think jinxes work if you're rooting for it. I think intent matters with the jinx game. It's tough being a Canucks fan. You're right. That was kind of done by Hamonic. I mean, he should have known that Myers at the end of a shift, and he should have known I just got to get it deep so we can get a change. Humiliated by every Canadian team except Ottawa. Travis Green is -2 tonight. Kind of. I mean, that McEwen one, he just jumped over the boards before he should have. There's no fans in the stands. They would have got booed. They would have got booed 2 months ago. They would have got booed at the end of January. Calgary games would be interesting. McDrysaddle will own us, though. Maybe not the Oilers. Yeah. There's no audio. You should have. Is everyone else able to hear me? I've got levels here. My levels are showing up. Here's audio. Okay, good. Welcome back, Lincoln. You missed a good time with these goals going the wrong way. Let's get some likes for the Canucks being down 3-0. Woo! Okay. It's intermission. We've got playoff hopes. Faded. Very low. The playoff hopes are about as together as this chair is right now. That's about the chances the Canucks have. So happy for Winnipeg. Yes, good for them. Shout out. I think jinxes. I think intent matters on the jinx. I don't know if it works that way. Oh boy. I have a Discord message. So one of you guys in my Discord saying something? No, it's a different person. So many messages. Hope the Canucks can score in the third period. I do too. And again, like I mentioned, I mean, we'll pull up Stat Trick again. Like, let's give this a good old refresh. Like, 5-on-5. You know, like the Canucks are crushing it at 5-on-5 tonight. High danger chances 10-7. You know, 78% of the scoring chances, or 4% of the scoring chances in the second period. Again, still at 5-on-5. The problem is you go everything, and that expected goals drops to 50, right? Because the Jets' power play has been so much better than the Canucks, and that is the issue. Post-game green interview. I liked our game tonight. Team fought hard. Give them credit. It's a good team over there. And I mean, the thing is, he would have a point. The penalty kill has been the big issue this game, right? And these stats show it, right? The fact that if we go 5v4 power play, oh, that's not how it works. If we go to everything, it's 50-50. But at 5-on-5, the Canucks are crushing the Jets, and that's power play's part of the game though. Almost more painful when they're playing decent and still losing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. I agree. Let's put the clock away for a second here because that just looks silly up there. It looks silly. Okay, well, it's intermission. We've got a bit of time. I'm gonna take a couple more notes here. Shots. What were the shots in the second period? Shots in the second were 18-16. Vancouver. There's been 60 shots in this game almost already. So pluses, 5v5. Minuses, PK, bad. PK bad. Is the penalty kill bad because we're missing Sutter and Beagle for faceoff? That's part of it. I mean, when you're missing two of your good power or penalty kill guys, it's going to do some damage. The Unicorn Light is stellar. I know. It's awesome. And I need to get more similar lights. I think they're like $20 a piece for some decent ones. Okay. I've got the plan for the rest of this stream. It's 9:13. This game will end at about 10. We will go till the end of the game, till the final buzzer. I will film the post-game recap live on stream. I'll just hit the record button. It'll be a separate video, and I'll throw it up. And then we can build the chair. Because that's more exciting at this point. And then you guys can just keep chatting and asking questions. If you guys want to hang out, I wouldn't blame you if you left while I'm building a chair. But something to do after this sad game. Yeah, the too many men penalties have been the issue. All right. Best Canucks so far today. I think Miller's been pretty good. I think Grayevac's been pretty good. And that's about... I mean, the Canucks have been good. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to who's been good, to be honest, today. I do love that Jake served both of the too many men penalties. I love that he's just the guy for that. Yeah, I mean, what does Natural Statric say? Who's, let's see, Canucks individual. And let me see. Part of this, Jimmy Vesey has been the best Canuck. Jimmy Vesey has 4 shots in his 8 minutes time on ice. He has almost a full expected goal. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, Melissa, I'll build it. I might need help at some point. I wonder how I'll actually get the camera angle. I have a tripod. If the camera's on a tripod already, like I can adjust and spin it, and we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, VC has been solid. What am I doing? I gotta get this angle right here. Favorite brand of chips? This is such a hard question. Again, this is Melissa says I'm not helping. Favorite brand of chips is tough. It's very dependent on scenario. If I want a plain chip with some dip, that would be a Ruffles Original. Ruffles is probably it, right? Ruffles is up there. Ruffles All Dressed are elite. Miss Vicky's can be a vibe as well. Change the jersey. That's a good idea. Maybe you will actually get some homework done tonight. Maybe, yeah. You know what? This is it. We're changing the jersey. Wow, my hair is awesome. Okay. Jersey coming off. We're going with, let's change it up here. We're going to go with our favorite 1915 Stanley Cup champions. Stanley Cup champion millionaires. Oh, this is enough This'll flip the game, right? This'll do it. This is all we need. I feel like that Besser chance on the power play should have been a shot on goal. Yeah, or should have been a goal. Yeah, that's what I said too. If he was able to get that on net, that would have been good. Why is it so dark now? Is it because this guy's on the screen? He's wearing blue. Man, I wish I could plug this lamp in on this side of the room. I need like a table to put this lamp on. That's okay. Your least favorite jersey? Really? This is your least favorite? I like this jersey a lot. I love the color. The maroon it's really nice. No offense, I feel like your defensive zone coverage and breakouts. I mean, I'm not gonna get offended by you criticizing the hockey team I like. Defensive zone coverage and breakouts have been really off. Yeah, it's been bad. It's really been bad on the penalty kill, and when the Canucks are missing two of their better penalty killers, it's just going to be a mess. Time for a comeback. I hope so. Favorite type of candy? Skittles. Skittles. Absolutely. So good. The maroon's what makes the jersey ugly. So wrong. Skittles are not good to eat on stream. They're very chewy. Last goal is like how the Canucks let us do that. I mean, yeah, that was kind of a mess. And I mean, the big issue was that Tyler Myers was on the ice for 2.5 minutes, right? Like he was basically a 5-on-3 at that point. Does Green get re-signed? I kind of doubt it because I don't think Jim comes back, and usually a GM gets to bring in their own coach. So I don't know. I don't think coaches matter. I mean, they matter, but they don't matter as much as some people think. I don't know. I don't know. Bob's still waiting on the VC and Boyd hat tricks. Excellent jersey. Bob knows what he's talking about. D-Train, wish we could get some bounces. The Canucks have been the better team at 5-on-5. Yeah, absolutely. Just special teams has been bad. And the analytics back that up. Okay, now Jimbo trades some guys. Yes, honestly, these losses are probably good for the long run. Just preventing Jim from being like, all right, well now we can make it, 8% chance of the playoffs. Let's go. Our best defenseman tonight, Jordy Ben. I think I don't know. Jordy Ben just had that one really nice move in the offensive zone that fired me up. Let's see. Let's actually look at. Can I see like Corsi? I can see Corsi 4, scoring chances 4, individual. I can't see like percentage. Excuse me. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't been paying a ton of attention to individual players. USA doesn't have Smarties. Yes, Smarties are rockets in the States, which is silly. I mean, M&Ms and Smarties are so similar. Smarties are better than M&Ms, unless they're peanut or almond M&Ms. Or even pretzel M&Ms are good too. Can you show us all your jerseys? I've showed them before. They're all hanging up, but I've got this one. I've got the yellow flying V. I've got the black skate. I've got like 3. I mean, I'll show you the jersey, right? I mean, I have to. I will trot this jersey out every chance I get because it is our Lord and Savior Michael Chaput. But this is my go-to now. I cannot wait to wear a Michael Chaput jersey to a Canucks game. That's gonna be excellent. So if you guys are ever at a Canucks game and you see a guy in a Chaput jersey, it's probably me. Okay. Where were we? Jersey looks comfortable. It is comfortable. It is one of the more comfortable ones, I'd say. Marjorie's back. Welcome back. The US doesn't have flavored Lay's chips. That's not true. I don't think that's just not true. That can't be true. I don't believe you. Something like this make me think surely Ulevy and Rathbone can't be worse on D. And I mean, at this point in the season, just put them in, right? A lot of Canucks issues have been self-inflicted. Jets are playing fine, good even, but a lot of the goals we're getting off are Canucks. I mean, in this game, it's just the dumb penalties. Why do you have a Chaput jersey? Excellent question. I mean, no, terrible question. Why don't you have a Chaput jersey? I was on eBay, really bored one day, and I was like, I wonder if I could get like a cool jersey. And I typed in Canucks jerseys just because I wanted to scroll through and see some old ones. And someone had a Michael Chaput jersey. It was buy it now for I think it was like $65, and I put in an offer for like 55, and they accepted it. Um, and now I have a Michael Chaput jersey, and I really bought it because it's hilarious. Bars are different in Europe too. The colors are a little different and they taste a little different. That's interesting. You need a Lyndon Vey jersey. One of my best friends had a Lyndon Vey jersey, which is awesome. But I think he donated it. I just need Lyndon Vey exactly. And the Jason Magna. Jason, honestly, if I could get a Jason Magna jersey, that would be elite. Paul looking for some ball hockey players. They don't have ketchup for sure. Yeah, ketchup chips are just now getting into the States and they're realizing what they've been missing out. Who's Chaput? Michael Chaput was an elite. He was from the Willie D era, so like 5-6 years ago. Basically, he was playing way too many minutes for a guy who shouldn't have even been in the NHL. But Willie loved him. This point in the season, yes, they should put in prospects on the farm. Yeah, just might as well. You better have a Louis jersey too. If I can get a cheap one somewhere, if someone can find one on eBay that's like a size 50 or a 48 or whatever, like a Reebok medium or large, if you can find one of those, hit me up and I'll buy it if it's not too expensive. Where's Rafferty? I think he's on the taxi squad. You were ranting to your classmates a month ago about the Canucks. Your chem teacher was listening to the conversation. Yeah, it's hard not to rant about the Canucks nowadays. Put Oland on the back instead of Chaput. No one even knows Chaput. That's the point. The point is that, I mean, if I go to a game wearing a Chaput jersey, people will notice and people will be like, "Yo, Chaput!" Like it's so fun. And also Oland didn't wear number 45, so that's not gonna work. Ton of random Canucks players: Skilly, Crack Daddy, yeah, elite. Would you be into making a video on how coaching affects a team? Always don't know how much talent. It doesn't matter how much talent you have if the coach doesn't know how to use them. It's yeah, it's one of those things that I don't have a ton of knowledge on though. That's a tricky thing. Like I'd feel like I'm making things up. Because really the coach's job is for before the game, right? It's for going into practice, developing systems, and then and then once you're in game, it's really deployment, right? And that's what we saw with Willie D. Is his thing was roll 4 lines, and then when we get to the playoffs, our best players are going to be fresh for the playoffs. And then he got to the playoffs with the Sedins, and he still rolled 4 lines, and that was an issue. So it's really a systemic thing, and I feel like I'm not knowledgeable enough. Favorite NHL player not on the Canucks? I went over this earlier. I think my 3 were McDavid, Ovechkin, McKinnon. Probably McDavid just because he's a game breaker and he's so fun to watch. What do you think about the Canucks not giving Reed Boucher a chance? We had an amazing AHL season. Reed Boucher is, as Halford and Bruff used to put it, a professional hockey player, and that's about all he is. The thing is, he just doesn't have the foot speed. He's one of those players who you put him in the AHL where players are slower, and he has an NHL caliber shot and a good NHL caliber shot, and he dominates. But he doesn't have the foot speed to keep up in the NHL, and that was sort of his issue. So I think he got his shots, and I don't think they missed out on much. It's hard being an East Coast Nucks fan. Yeah, I don't know how you're staying up. It's 12:30. I'd be out. Get a Messier jersey. I'll ban you if if need be. Cannot wait until we're back in the Pacific. Screw Eastern Canada. Yeah, the Pacific Division is not great. But I mean, LA's been overperforming this year too. I really haven't followed much of the American teams though this year. Where's Sven Berchi? He's out there somewhere. Looking like sign Travis Green. Will new coach be hired? I think they will let his contract expire. They will fire Jim Benning in the off season, and then the new coach will either choose to rehire Travis Green or hire someone else. Quinn versus Kale. Why not both? I like Quinn Hughes more because I like his personality. I think they are very similar players, but Kale is a little bit bigger, so that probably gives him an edge. Why does Jake suck? He has all the tools. He doesn't have the toolbox. He doesn't have it up here. It's all it is. He doesn't have the hockey IQ. And I mentioned, like, it was something I was talking about earlier, how I have good hockey IQ, but I don't have the skill. I feel like I am the exact opposite of Jake, but to a much greater extent because He's obviously he's such a talent. He just doesn't have the mental game. Get a Matt Sundin jersey. My stepdad had one, and because when I used to live in Abbotsford, our neighbor was a huge Maple Leafs fan. So the day or like the week that Sundin signed with the Canucks, we went and got a Sundin jersey and we just wore it around them at all times. It was great. Pineapple on pizza, occasionally. I'm not going to get mad at people for doing it. I think that's such a dumb thing that people try to criticize people for putting pineapple on pizza. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I think it's fine. I like to get like a little bit of pineapple sometimes, just so like every few bites there's a little bit. Just change it up a little bit. I like he's dropped off since losing Beagle and Sutter. Yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah, no hockey IQ. Canucks passed on Kachuk because he can't skate well as Uelevi. Well, yeah, Uelevi used to skate fine. Just he's had so many injuries. I'm not getting a Marchand jersey. McDonald's or A&W. A&W is better, but I get McDonald's more because they always have great deals. I'm a big deal guy. Love getting that $6.49 meal deal at McDonald's. Also, the chicken McMuffin is the best breakfast, or the second best breakfast. It's the best like true fast food breakfast thing you can get here. And then the Triple O's Breakfast Club is better, but Triple O's kind of doesn't count. Should probably get a David Booth jersey. I'm gonna pass on that one. Oh, Höglander could have fed that through to Horvat for the tip. Your dad's a Leafs fan. It's difficult. Yeah, yeah. They have deals. They have deals all the time. There's always something on the app. Yeah. Why don't they give Barrett another shot? I don't know. I think they've kind of run out of patience with him, and I don't know. I think his impact would be pretty minimal. I put impact and minimal together. This is done. Get that out of here. All right. Third period. I was going to make a thumbnail for my recap video, and then you guys started asking me questions. So, commercial break is when we'll do that. Jake Virtanen. Oh, drive through, baby. Jakey. I mean, you didn't have a lane, but go for it. Oh, VC with a good hit in the corner. Oh, please don't let him through. Look at Quinn Hughes just stealing the puck casually from Andrew Kopp. Quinn Hughes, man. Can't wait for us to do nothing before during the deadline. Let everyone walk for nothing. I mean, I don't think you're not going to be able to trade Edler. He's not going to go anywhere. Whatever happened to Ronald Kennins? Excellent question. He probably went, I think he went to the K, didn't he? Kennins. Wow, he has so many accents in his name. You guys see this? Hold on. I know we're watching a game right now, but like, I didn't know this. Look at all these. I wish they put this on the back of his jersey. That's sweet. He's currently playing in the National League. Baseball? He's playing in the National Swiss League. Yeah, Kennins was fun. I liked him a lot. Our luck, baby. Canucks are going to need Hellebuck to fall apart here. That's going to be their best bet. Also, if you guys haven't liked the stream yet, do that. Oh, Roussel barely on side. Getting his 5th minute of ice time this game. Okay, it was offside. Yeah, that name would have been too powerful. Very correct. If Bang doesn't get fired, storm the Raj. I mean, I don't know how he doesn't. The way you say like the stream is gonna give me the creeps. Just having fun. Yeah, we had to swap jerseys because things weren't going well. Trying to spark some change here. These streams would be so fun in the playoffs. One day. Yeah, if they can get one goal in the first like 6 minutes of the period, then we got a game. If not, Hellebuck's just gonna get stronger. I was supposed to remind you to tell us about the guy who deleted the comment on the poll. Yes. A guy comment. I put the poll out earlier today, and one guy didn't like my video ideas, and he said, "Why don't you do a video on like how bad Benning has been, and like talk about his trades in all caps, his free agency in all caps, his drafting in all caps?" And I just responded, "Oh, like this video that I put out 2 months ago, which is a 20-minute long video talking about every move Jim Benning has ever made." And then like a couple other things that he was complaining about. And I basically just beat him with I just just gave him some facts. And he was like "Oh yeah, your preseason predictions where as a Canucks fan you probably had them first in the division. You're gonna talk about how wrong you were." I was like, "Yeah, no, I had them at fourth." It's just like, and then he's like, and I was like, "But thanks for the boost to the algorithm for the comment." And he was like, "Okay, I'll just unsub then." Guy wasn't even subscribed. My sub number didn't change. So, and then he deleted his comment before I could screenshot it. I was sad. Anyways, I just thought it just cracked me up. Where were we? Don't have anyone trading worth trading. Yeah, we can't get a lot. These streams would be fun if the team was enjoyable. Fair take. I know they're not going to make the playoffs, Marjorie. I know, but I can dream. What happened to Mike Santorelli? I don't know. He probably did. He probably ended up in the AHL and then he probably retired. My guess. More fun because you're having fun regardless. Thank you. Pretend it's Matt Murray. Well, the thing is, Matt Murray's not a very good goalie, so it's easier to score on him. You met Mike Santorelli. Interesting. I met Max Lapierre. Good tip by Hoagie, who's just holding the stick there. No call. Interesting. Did I meet Mike Babcock? I think I did. Was that Babcock? Was Babcock the coach of the Red Wings in like 2013? He still was, right? Yeah. It must have been him. Weird. I forgot about that. Oh, Jake. Oh, the post. I was ready. Jakey. Yeah, I got into a Canucks practice when I in like 2013, 2014. And it was a game day skate before the Red Wings game one night. And we went out and we bought a Red Wings jersey, got like every one of the Red Wings to sign it, and then we bought a Canucks jersey and got like every one of them to sign it. I don't know where those are. They're somewhere. I think they're at my parents' house. But I got like all the good signatures. I'm gonna make the note here. 15:30. I like to play for Myers, trying to get Howard to tip that there, but he's got to get some more on that. Like you need some juice if he's gonna be able to tip it past. Okay, where was I? Looks like the playoffs. Just wait and see. That's a hot take. Get it? Because hot takes in here. Your friend's aunt knows Demko. That's interesting. You met Jake at your neighbors. It's small world. Super jealous of my brother because he didn't care about the Canucks. That's how it works, man. The people who don't care always get to meet the cool players. Is that Bernie Winter Club? Interesting. How do you get into the Canucks practice? Someone in my family knew a guy, and it was a private practice. Like we were the only ones there. It was neat. Good at least shotgun. Screw you. He goes, I've still got a closed can here. I was ready to go. Yeah, that was super cool. That is an interesting. How long? What the? Appleton's got an interesting tape job. Got just that one spiral going down the twig. Again, I can see a message has come up here, and it just isn't in my chat yet. There it is. Ryan Reed. Jeff, Jets fan here. Hoaglander's my favorite Canuck. Demko's your best player. There's nothing hot take about that. That is, yeah. Hoaglander is so fun to watch. And Demko has been so ridiculously good this year. It's hard not to love Hoaglander. You were glad to see Myers go? Yeah. That contract's not gonna it does I mean it doesn't look great already, but it's not gonna look great soon. Yeah, Brock's not gonna get the Rocket. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Canucky. Lincoln says we were doing good before you put your jersey on. Well, I switched jerseys. I gotta wear a jersey on the stream. That's the whole point. And I went to high school with JT Miller's parents. That is cool. I had a few friends who went to high school with Nuge on the Oilers. Because he went to school in I think Coquitlam. Oh, Hughes got the toe back on side. Did Myers win the Calder? Yes, he did. Take the jersey off? Never. I switched jerseys to try to shake things up. You want Connor Bedard? So is it Bedard? Means you have to suck. I mean, we're gonna suck, guys. Look at Gravac go. Gravac's been awesome today. Give Gravac more ice time. Oh. Ooh, the bucket. Look at Demko. Look at that hair. What a beauty he is. Did you put on all your jerseys at the same time to the commercial break? It's already hot in here. There's no chance. Streaming warms the computer up quite a bit. It's got a render, so it gets toasty quick. You have a beer for shotgun Jake scores? I've got this guy. It's a vodka soda, but close enough. Just less fun to shotgun. Oh, Shay on a new account. Hello. Your nana went to school with Terry Fox. That's crazy. You're one of the people who high-five the Canucks before they go on the ice. Yeah, it was very cool. I have not. No, that would be super cool though. I went to hockey school with Carey Price. That's really cool. I went to a hockey school, and I think Berkey was there. Someone was there. There was some NHL executive there for like one day. It was Okanagan Hockey School, and there was one exec there for like one day, which was neat. How has Boyd been? Yeah, he's not here yet. He's quarantining. He's got the old 7-day quarantine, and the Canucks don't play till the 31st after this, so he'll be back. He'll be in the lineup next Wednesday. Can we trade for a goalie so Mikey can actually play somewhere? I would like that. That would be good. Or even just like send him down and bring Keeley up to the taxi squad. I'd be fine with that too. Because I mean, if we get to the point where your third string goalie has to play games, like the season's extra over now, so why not? You have a Millionaire's Kessler jersey in the closet. That's cool. More class from the Jets. Yeah, I saw that, Shifley. Giving the bucket back to Demko. No worries, hot take. It happens. What is this? What is this ad? This Cal Tire ad. What is that guy's face? The Cal Tire package. If you could have one Canucks player as your roommate, who would it be? Not Jake. Oh, that's a tough one. I feel like Brock would judge me all the time. because he's way prettier than I am. Uh, oh, I think Hughes would be fun. I don't know. That's a really interesting question that I haven't thought about. I think my answer is just probably not Jake, and everyone else would probably be okay. Rip it. All right, Edler, get that 100th. And he tried to pass it. So selfless. Did you watch the video that Berkey and Sportsnet? I did watch that one about how the Canucks almost got Gretzky. Oh, they also got him another time too. They almost got him. Oh, when he was a free agent, they almost signed him. Guys are just getting away with penalties. What a goon. Oh, I like that play from Horvat. Tries to pull it out in front, which doesn't work. Hellebuck with Hellebuck's been so good. I don't get it. What Canadian team do Canucks fans hate the most? That's a tough one. I think everyone sort of hates Toronto because Toronto gets a lot of media coverage out here, and it's kind of annoying where, like the Canucks used to have like a pregame show. We used to have like local sports media, and now it's all like national coverage that talks about the Leafs mostly. So like TSN will put out a tweet. They put out a tweet out the other day about how like the Leafs were changing some sort of, or the Leafs were having a skills practice, and that was on like the main TSN thing. Oh my goodness, Miller hit the crossbar. That's the story of this game, folks. You know, just take my notes here. Oh boy. On that same vein of which team Canucks fans hate the most, the Alberta teams are probably pretty equal as well. Oilers and Flames. And I think Flames is getting the hate in here. I don't hate the Oilers that much because McDavid was just so sick. And pass, even though Goddard touched it first. Goddard, because it would mean you're also roommates with Michaela. That's a good take, but then you're also roommates with Goddard. And he'd be way better at Warzone than me. And he'd make fun of me for it. Demko's girlfriend is anti-mask. Ooh, that's not good. Interesting. Yeah, I will, well, once I'm vaccinated, then me and Demko can be roomies. That's fine. Any Jets defenseman who you would want on your team? Neil Pionk, because he has an elite name. That's the obvious answer. And he would be better than quite a few Canucks defensemen. Nate Schmidt would be a fun roommate. He might be a little too fun though. I'd almost want someone a little more low-key. Yeah, I think the Canucks might have hit the most posts in the league. This game has gotten pretty boring once the Jets got up 3-0, just because the Canucks just can't get a break here. Just the posts, man. Hellebuck just turns into some sort of monster against this team. It's bizarre. Where was I? We're not big on Boston either. Yeah, I mean I think he asked Canadian, but yeah, Boston is a no bueno. Imagine if the post was wider, then we'd yeah, right. Just if the nets were 6'1" wide instead of 6 feet. Yeah, Nate Schmidt and Jake would be an interesting scenario. I miss PD too. We might have hit the most posts and crossbars. Very, very potential. Very high potential. Keep him outside. So we got 8:46 to go. Canucks need 3. And you need 1 before you can get 3. Which is kind of the biggest The hardest one to get is that first one. Wheeler does not look phased from that shot he took earlier, does he? This line is really good. Shifley's such a good player. Can't wait till I have my new chair so I can lean back and watch without hurting my neck. Oh, that's a nice. And Myers at 2.5 minutes on this shift with the icing. Take a timeout. Honestly. Take a timeout. Take a timeout. That's what I would do. Nate Schmidt would be a good wingman. Oh, timeout. And this is how they scored last time, right? Myers can get off the ice. Yeah, everyone's over 2 minutes of it on this shift here. Oh, you can't call it after an icing? Did they change that? I forgot about that. I mean, it makes sense. It's probably a good change. But also, like, you only get one timeout anyways. Good call, Tubes. Good call. I think the Canucks shot clock went down. I thought it was at 36. That sucks. Good check, Edler, but you didn't hold the line. All right, go for a skate here, boys. Something through. Puck's loose. Obviously, you're a Canucks fan, but you need the Jets to score one more for your parlay. I mean, I don't think the Canucks are winning this one. So if it's 4-0 versus 3-0, I think it'll be okay. Ooh. All right, go for skate, Jakey. That sucks. Greatest comeback of the season? Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, we sent down Michaelis. That is the problem. I still haven't made my thumbnail. Slacking today. Oh, let her go. Good shot. 6 minutes on the clock. Commercial break. If that whistle was 1 second earlier, there wouldn't be a commercial here. Okay. Let's make a thumbnail. Woo! I probably don't need to share this process with you because it is pretty boring. I hope the Canucks score. Me too. The Canucks tweeted out 4 minutes ago. Hey, at Guinness World Records, what's the most record for points hit over posts hit over 2 games? The response is injuries. Okay, I need a photo to use in this recap or in this thumbnail, and this isn't a great one, but it's the only one that kind of works, so we'll take it. Post game. They need 3 goals. But 1 is part of that. Yes, I guess. Let me make my thumbnail, please, Mr. Photoshop. Delete this photo of Jake. Put this photo in of big boy Tyler Myers. Put it down here. Mask. Gradient. Oh, gradient are up. Good enough. I need to revamp this thumbnail because I don't like it anymore. But I don't have time to do that right now. Yeah, this is a very typical Canucks Jets game. Absolutely. You could repost last game where you wouldn't tell the difference. Yeah. Did they not score last game either? I forgot. I honestly just blocked that out of my memory. Okay, let's move this back. Let's close this. Close this. I think I can just hit that record button. It'll keep the stream going, but stop the recording of the stream. And then I can record the post-game recap while still streaming. I think. But you guys have to promise you'll still watch the video, because otherwise it will hurt my algorithm. We'll run a test tonight. This is going to be a test run to see if you guys still click on the video. It was a shutout last game. Yeah. Empty net. I mean, that's offside. I mean, look, you need to win. Like, this is a must-win game, so why not? Here's your parlay. I mean, look, you haven't been the reason you pull the goalie now is you haven't been able to score all game. What's going to change in the next 3 minutes anyways? So you might as well do it now. I kind of get it. Because if that pass had worked, it's a 2-goal game. And if you're not going to score 5-on-5, you might as well try 6-on-5 while you still have some time on the clock. Oh, Kopp's looking for the Hattie, though. This is literally exactly the same as last game. Pull the goalie with a ton of time left, down 3-0. There you go. Walk in. Walk in. Played around. Adler at the far point. This is fine. Oh, you got to keep... Okay, Miller's down there. I forgot I got 6 guys. You got an extra guy out there. There you go. Back to Hughes. Oh, you got to get that through, though. Wow, the greed. The greed of Andrew Kopp. He could have sent a guy on a breakaway, and it's a guaranteed goal. Although, if he missed it, then the guy could have gotten it. It wouldn't have been icing. Because there was enough, like, there was no one else there. All right, talk to you later, Natasha. Thanks for hanging out. And welcome back, Canucky, the exact opposite. His phone died earlier. Why did Tyler Myers have a 3-minute shift tonight? He had 2, my friend. He got stuck out there with icings. Or I think the other one was 2.5 minutes, and they got scored on. But yeah, icings have been the issue. Well, at least I can build my chair. Okay, this might be a shorter video. Change the score. I don't want to. I'm sad. I don't. I'll remember one day, guys. I'll remember one day. Yep, you might as well. I honestly, I don't hate the call. Like what difference? Like otherwise, it would have been you do it with 2 minutes left, and you don't have enough time to score 3 goals, anyways. So. You stay live off in the recap? Sure, why not? Give her a go. The Habs are gonna go 0-10. I mean, the Canucks might go 0-10. Like, your phone is trying to save you from the game by dying. You don't have a charger? Honestly, though, quit while you can. Get out. Yeah, the too many men penalties are what killed them. Simple as that. All you should do in the recap is say Connor Hellebuck and end the video. I would do that, but the video would be too short, and it would, again, the algorithm would hate me. I will start the video just for you by just saying Connor Hellebuck. Just hope the Flames keep losing to the Sens. Yep. Yeah, I would like a goal just to break Helly's shutout, but fair enough. Hold the line. There we go. Hey guys, I'm not even going to give Winnipeg's game puck to Hellebuck, even though he was elite again. I'm not doing it. I refuse. Oh, hey, we're up to, we got 3 subs during this. Welcome everyone who's new. I didn't pop up. Because I guess your subs aren't public, which I don't blame you. That would be kind of weird. But I appreciate it. McEwen had no reason to jump on the ice. Well, Jake was coming to the bench. McEwen saw him coming to the bench. And then McEwen jumped on, and then someone passed it to Jake, and he played it. It's kind of a split blame scenario. Jake shouldn't have played it, but McEwen should have waited a little longer. It's just dumb. 7-day break really helped the team. It might be too late, right? But yeah, the practice and rest will be good for us, and hopefully Pedersen comes back and Beagle comes back. But yeah, it's looking ungood, as they say. All right, guys. Give me your pluses and minuses for this game so I can use them in my video. I'm giving my Canucks game puck. I'm not going to tell you, I guess, because that would spoil it. Still wait out the bad contracts. I mean, the fear is that they keep signing more bad contracts. So that's the fear. That's the spookiness. Jimmy did look good. I agree. I think Demko is fine. Like again, the two shots, they're like all of it being power play. 2 of them tipped and 1 a rebound. We're 1 game closer to the season being over. I like that. That's such a sad way to look at it. Hey, $10 is a nice night for you, Nate. Posts are a good one too. You guys are on fire. I do think Miller looked good as well. That's a good take. I really, especially that 1 power play. Miller was the only reason that worked. Give it to Grayovac. I'm not giving it to Grayovac. I thought about it, but I can't give it to a guy who has like 7. Like how much ice time did he have tonight? Let's see. Let's see the stats. Oh, it's 5-0. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Grayovac had 840. Andrew Kopp with a cash 4-goal night. Okay, so puck on the side. Oh, Demko was a little overcommitted to the left there. Five to nothing. Look at me. I'm going to change the score. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm putting the scoreboard away. No, I'm kidding. 5. What time was that? 17:34. So 2:26. Good for you, Canucky. Andrew Kopp, your hero. I want to. Oh yeah, actually, maybe not, because the Jets games are on TSN in Winnipeg, so they might not have score and win. So I don't think someone won anything. Because for this broadcast, for the Canucks broadcast, it's only if a Canucks player scores 4 or 5, but the Jets are on TSN. Oh, Myers just fires it at the linesman. You'll love to see it. We had Hellebuck and they had Demko. We'd be winning 5-0. I don't know. I feel like Demko would kill us too. Oh, I thought that was in. There we go. We did it. Oh, the mood changes. Hoglander, baby. So what happens here? Jets fail to clear it. Hughes throws at the net. What a tip by Besser. Someone won a $250 save on gift card. Good job, Hoaglander. Scoreboard's updated, fellas. We did it. It's not. No, it wasn't Shotgun, Melissa. It was Hoagie. We had a defense. Hellowick wouldn't look so great. I mean, you don't like Hoaglander because you're in the shutout. Yeah. Do it anyways? No. GG Canucks Twitter. I saw the one. I haven't been on Twitter in this game, but I saw the Canucks asked like Guinness World Records if oh, we broke the shutout. That's good. Uh-oh, Tommy the Tractor Guy's going to Tim Hortons. Drance with a good tweet. If this game proves anything, it's more fun to Demcode than it is to be Demcode. Fair. Canucks pulling the goalie with 6 minutes left to avoid taking another too many men penalty by Mr. Booth. Good tweet. Good tweet. All right. I guess that was sad. Whoops. All right. Let's see if I can record this while I'm live. But again, you guys have to promise to watch the video after. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've liked the stream. I am going to wait. Where's my phone? Ah! I need to AirPlay. Do I not have my phone? Oh, it's charging. There we go. Okay, I need to. This is my lighting strategy. White screen. So I find a white screen YouTube video, and then I AirPlay it to the TV, and then lighting. Wait for it. Play the video. Boom. Oh my god, it's bright. Lighting. That's how you do lighting, fellas. The white screen YouTube video. Don't watch the post-game questions, it'll be painful. Alright, see you later, Retro. You wonder what Tommy, he said he's going to Tim Hortons. So I'm gonna guess a lot of donuts or Timbits. Okay, white YouTube video goated. Absolutely. Alright, switching to this view. Stop the recording. I gotta clear the throat for this one. All right, have a go, Nate. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Do I put the intro in it? No, probably not. That's a little lame. Okay. Okay, everything else is muted. Perfect. All right, I will not be reading chat for the next couple of minutes while we do this recap. Vancouver Canucks lose this one to the Winnipeg Jets, and it was a rough one, a 5-1 loss. The Canucks got demcode by Connor Hellebuck in this one, and Connor Hellebuck has had the Canucks number for basically forever. They showed the one stat during this game where he has like a .949 career save percentage against the Canucks. Absolutely brutal. In this one, by the way, we're still live, so if you missed the live stream, make sure you subscribe so you get the next one. In this one, the Canucks had some rough penalty killing, but their first penalty kill was pretty good. About 7 minutes into this game, Brock Besser takes a tripping penalty on Neil Pionk. Pionk tried to make a little move around him. Besser stuck the leg out. He knew it right when he did it. So the Canucks go to the kill. This was a really good penalty kill, and it was their first penalty kill of the game. It was their only good one. There was one really good chance from Kyle Connor on a one-timer, but other than that, the Canucks kept everything to the outside, clearing the puck well. Definitely a good penalty kill to start. But about 7 minutes after that, the Jets get a too many men penalty. This was the first of 3 too many men penalties called in this game. And this one was kind of iffy because they did have 6 guys on the ice, but they didn't play the puck until after someone got off. Refs called it anyways. This power play for the Canucks started pretty bad. The first minute or so was pretty useless. But late on this power play, they kept the first unit out and they had a flurry of chances late. Just unable to beat Connor Hellebuck, and that really was the story of this game. We did have a bit of a scrap near the end of the first period. Zach McEwen and Logan Stanley. Stanley catching on a few rights. McEwen had the takedown. Call it about a draw, but probably edge to Logan Stanley in this one. Shots in the first period pretty even, though. A nice little 12-11 for the Winnipeg Jets. But we go into the second period, and the wheels start to fall off of the wagon here. Canucks have a delayed penalty coming up. So the ref's arm goes up, and then we look, and the Canucks have 7 guys on the ice. And it's like, okay, did the Canucks get 2 penalties here? What turns out happened is the penalty that the Canucks were taking was for too many men on the ice. So they did the smart thing of, well, let's just keep too many men on the ice to prevent the Jets from scoring while this penalty's delayed, which is exactly what happened. So the one too many men penalty gets called. It was the original penalty. Kyle Connor, another great chance on this power play, leaned into a one-timer. Demko sliding over to his left, absolutely robs him with the glove, but Winnipeg would get on the board here. A Neil Pionk shot from the point gets tipped down by Andrew Kopp. It bounces in past Demko to make it 1-0 for Winnipeg. And just a few minutes later, the Canucks do it again. Jake Virtanen is coming off of the ice. Now, this is a dominant shift in the Winnipeg zone for the Canucks. They are all over the Jets. They've got some players at the end of like a 2-minute shift. I think Forbert had been out there for about 2.5 minutes. Jake Virtanen coming up the wing to skate off the ice. He's probably about 7 feet away from the boards, and Zach McEwen jumps on. And then the D-man just passes it to Virtanen, and he plays it. So it's too many men on the ice again for the second time in about a 5 to 10 minute span. So once again, shot from the point gets tipped. Demko does make a solid save, but the rebound falls right in front of him, in front of the crease, right to Andrew Kopp, who tucks it in for his second of the night to make it 2-0 Winnipeg. Canucks would get a power play with about 6 minutes to go in the second period. Logan Stanley with a high stick on Mott. Sort of a battle behind the net. His stick got in Mott's visor. And another power play where the Canucks were just all over the Jets. Miller absolutely carried this power play. JT Miller made about 4 really good plays with the puck to keep this power play alive, keep the pressure on, keep these Jets stuck on the ice, not able to change. There was a Hughes point shot that got tipped. It bounced off the ice and then off the crossbar and out. The Canucks just couldn't catch a break on this one either. Again, this gets killed off. And then late in the second period, Tyler Myers ended up again stuck on the ice for about 2.5 minutes. This was the first long Myers shift. He did have another shift that went over 3 minutes in this game. The Jets were just applying pressure. The Canucks were able to get one D-man to change. Nate Schmidt was able to get off. Travis Hamonic came on. Hamonic ends up with the puck to clear the zone, and he tries to pass it to Tyler Myers, who isn't expecting it. It goes under his stick. The Jets pick it up, come back into the zone. Again, one of these scenarios where the Canucks are not able to clear the zone, like is what happened so many times this season. The Jets come back in on the attack. Scheifele ends up banging home a rebound. It's 3-0 Winnipeg after 2 shots in the second period, 18-16 for the Canucks. And again, if we look at the 5-on-5 stats, which I don't have pulled up here, but the Canucks expected goals was about 60-something% through 2 periods at 5-on-5. It's just the penalty killing that really killed them tonight, and the too many men penalties that were getting in their way. In the third period, Jake Virtanen looks to at least get the Canucks on the board. Jimmy Vesey taps it over to him. He's in all alone. I've got the vodka soda ready to shotgun, and Jake Virtanen rings the post, so no shotgun for us tonight. A few minutes after that, JT Miller alone in front has a wide open net, chops at it, hits the crossbar. So again, the Canucks just can't catch a break here, just crushing the posts. Canucks do pull the goalie with about 6 minutes to go in this one. Thatcher Demko goes to the bench. I think it was like 5:50 on the clock. And I totally get it. And if you think about it, this game was pretty much a must win from the Canucks perspective if they do want to stay in the playoff race. And if you're not able to capitalize through the first 54 minutes on this goalie, you might as well put 6 players out there and hope for the best, because you're not winning if you don't change anything. About a minute and a half into this, the Canucks again doing fine, just not able to get the puck past Hellebuck. Andrew Kopp with an absolute bomb from the top of his own defensive circle to make it 4-0, a hat trick for Andrew Kopp, and he wasn't even done. About a minute and a half later, Andrew Kopp scores again, a shot from the wall. Demko is sort of overcommitted to that side. He was unable to control the rebound. It bounces right out in front to Andrew Kopp with his 4th of the night to make it 5-0. And a classic Canucks Jets game, but Niels Oglander broke the shutout Broke the 2-game shutout streak for Connor Hellebuck with a minute and a half to go. Brock Besser tips a shot on net. The rebound ends up coming right in front to Niels Höglander. He smacks it in. It's 5-1, and that sort of puts a bit of a positive spin on this game. At least Höglander got on the board, and there's no shutout. Pluses and minuses for this one. Let's start with the minuses, because this game was kind of a mess. The first minus, I don't think Bo Horvat had a terrible game, especially coming back from that foot injury, but there was 2 different penalty kills where he took the puck into the Jet zone. And again, on the penalty kill, it's a great thing. You're killing time. And what he wanted to do is he wanted to turn around, pass it back to the D-man, keep possession kind of like you would in overtime, because that just lets the clock run on the penalty kill. Well, both of those times they got picked off by Jets players, and the Jets went on the other way on the rush. If you're going to make those passes back on the penalty kill instead of just playing the puck deep, you got to be sure of them. Another minus, the penalty kill was just bad, except for that first penalty kill, just taking 2 bad too many men penalties and then allowing goals on both of them. It's just backbreaking. It's hard to win a game in this league when you're allowing 2 goals because of too many men penalties. The posts are killing this team. The Canucks tweeted out at Guinness World Records, what's the record for most posts across 2 games? Canucks might have it. It was something like 7 or 8 over the last 2 games. And this was a classic Connor Hellebuck game against the Vancouver Canucks. Like I mentioned off the top, 949 save percentage against the Canucks. The Canucks had something like 40 shots tonight. And again, Hellebuck only allowing 1 goal. They just can't solve this guy. They never have. They probably never will. And that's just the life of a Canucks fan against the Winnipeg Jets. We do have some pluses, though. The first one, and I was talking about this on the stream, Graovac. Tyler Graovac was good. He only played like 9 minutes, so I'm not making him my player of the game for the Canucks, but I do think he had a really quietly solid game. He was winning battles in deep. I was really impressed with Graovac's performance. At 5v5, the Canucks were the better team, especially in the second period. There was at one point with about 6 minutes left in the second period. The Canucks had like a 75% expected goals in the second period alone at 5v5. The problem is the penalty kill really killed them tonight, and they weren't able to capitalize on their power plays to get back in this game. JT Miller had a really solid game. He had that 1 power play where he was really dominant. I do think he was one of the best players on the ice for the Canucks. No shutout. Connor Hellebuck didn't get a shutout. That's always a plus for this team, because that's something that does happen to them quite often. And someone in our stream chat with kind of the dark take of, well, we're 1 game closer to the season being over. And I kind of have to agree on that point. So kind of a disappointing performance all around for the Canucks. But we do have some game pucks to give out. For Winnipeg, it's Andrew Kopp. And I was kind of on a toss-up between Kopp and Hellebuck, but I gave it to Hellebuck on Monday. And Hellebuck did allow a goal with 1:25 to go. And then Kopp went and scored his 4th goal anyways. So Andrew Kopp gets the game puck for me in this one. For the Vancouver Canucks, it's going to be Jimmy Vesey. I do think he had a very solid game. He was winning battles. He was just controlling the puck well. He was making good passes. He had that 1 nice setup to Jake Virtanen to spawn a breakaway. He should have had an assist on that one, but Jake wasn't able to score. So we'll give it to the freshman Jimmy Vesey, a fresh face on the Canucks. Now the Canucks have a week off. They don't play again until next Wednesday against the Flames. We are hoping for the returns of Elias Pettersson, Jay Beagle, Brandon Sutter, maybe. I don't know. Just bring back some players. The Canucks need some players. That should also be Travis Boyd's first game in a Canucks uniform. So the Canucks bringing in the troops, and hopefully they'll be able to pull out at least some more exciting games in the final few weeks of the season. Anyways, that's all I've got for this one. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video, do all that YouTube stuff, Discord, Twitter, everything's down there. Go hit those buttons. That's all I've got for this one. We've got videos planned for this whole week, so just because the Canucks are off doesn't mean I will be. So make sure you stay tuned for those, and I will see you tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll see. Okay. Studio, upload. Look at this quick turnaround. Create, upload video. I gotta find the file. Where's the file? Right here. 3:24, 10:05 p.m. Canucks versus Jets. Recap, March 24th. You left the stream so the recap doesn't get spoiled for you? What a legend. The Vancouver Canucks lost another tough game to the Winnipeg Jets. Got to get the search terms in there. Jets off the backs of... I'm sorry about the clacking noise. I know it's probably awful. Gotta put Niels Höglander in there for my Swedish fans. Because they love... I get so many views from people searching for Niels Höglander. It's actually... like it's like 5% of my views. It's crazy. Niels Höglander scored the lone goal for the Canucks. Great. That'll be good. And then I need a thumbnail, which I've got right here. That. Canucks, Jets. That should be good. Boom. Next. Publish. All right. And then when that's done processing, you will be good. Okay. I could see out of the corner of my eye comments flowing in. Let's see where we... Canuck Story, we wrote the shutout. Canuck Story is the most cancerous thing ever. Canuck Story is fun. It is kind of cancerous, but it is kind of fun too. We did it, boys. We scored 1 goal. Heck yes. Injuries. Yes, thank you, Höglander. Don't watch the post-game questions. It'll be painful. I usually don't anyways. Where were we? Sign cop. 4 goals against. You won't get any with us. I already saw most of these. I'm just like bad at scrolling. It's like having front row seats. I know it's weird because I'm talking like right to you guys, but it's not meant for you. It's weird. It is a kind of bizarre thing. There you go. Video is live. I recommend waiting until, if you still want to hang out on the stream, you are welcome to keep hanging out. Yes, go leave a comment on the video once you do get there. Lincoln with the comment saying he's first. Let's see. I'm a good public speaker. Thank you. Top tier vid. Thank you, Bill. Let's see how quick it takes. It's already up, baby. You feel like I got a sneak peek into the recap. I know it's weird. Okay, there's still 27 people in here, and I kind of want... Let me go back to this page. Why is that? Did the Habs logo get back in there? Look at this. The Habs logo snuck in underneath the Jets logo. Get out of there. Okay, I just wanted to copy the viewer counter because I kind of like that being... Which one was it? This one, post-game recap. This is the vibe we're going for now. Okay. For y'all who are still here, which is still a surprising 24 of you, you are crazy. Who wants to build a chair? I don't, but we're going to. No jersey needed. The hair, the hat hair, whew, is fine. Okay. How can we set this up? Let's make this full screen. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. I've been having some big trouble lately with oh no. If I do this? Like full screen applications kind of breaks everything. So it's not IKEA. It is. I went on Amazon and I know like lots of these like racing gamer chairs are pretty terrible. But there was this one review from this guy with like 2,000 subscribers who only does chair reviews. And he said this is the best one you can get. So this is the one I got. Oh my god, everything is broken. Close that. Okay. We're still alive. Good. Oh, okay. Now, if I can tilt down. It is kind of a mess in here. What if we... Okay, give me a sec. I'm going to brainstorm. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. Just some garbage. Oh, there's a TV on this chair. Oh boy. Hold on. You know what we need? We need some tunes. Some tunes here. I'll give you guys some nice lo-fi to chill with. Some nice some chill tunes. What do we got in the chat here? Jared uses a YouTube channel. Yeah, there's YouTube channels like Canucks. It's weird. Parker has legs. I do. Thoughts on Line sucking in Columbus? I haven't really followed that because I have not been looking at anything other than more. So the chair came with gloves. I don't know why, but now I've got gamer gloves. Let's see if we can go this way. If we can, whoops, get the camera closer to the edge of the desk, and then like, I don't know, do we just like tilt it towards the chair? Maybe. Look at this chair. Oh yeah. All right. Turn the music down. You can't hear me. Okay. That should be way down. Sorry. It's kind of hard to tell. All I have is like green bars. But now it's probably too quiet. Let's find the mix. Sure, go with that. Let me know if that's still too loud. So, I've got a manual. I've got a chair. It seems very comfortable. It's very I guess very heavy. I'm guessing it's so long. I'm guessing this is the front. What do we got here? What's the instructions say? Remove all bolts from the seat and the back. That's so many. So it's like all of them. Oh, they're loose already though. That's nice of them. So I have to take, look at all these bolts. I gotta focus. Look at all these bolts. I have to take all of them out. Dude, you guys are in for a show. Chair screen. All these bolts are exactly the same though, so that's good. And at least they put them in finger tight. Although they're like Allen bolts, so like I can't drill them, which is super great. Looks like a car chair, kinda. Camera keeps distorting. I wonder if I can go into manual focus. Let's see if I can, whoop. If I go to move, oh, that's probably not it. Memory recall. How do I manual focus? So many things are changing. Let's go to here. What is happening? I don't know this camera. That's not gonna, that's not gonna do it. Let's go back to, hold on. Yeah, see, it's meant to focus. Actually, if I go into, I figured it out. Hold on. Okay, I want to go to Intelligent Auto. Yes, and then I'm gonna put on, hold on. I'm gonna put on Product Showcase mode, which will make it so whatever is the closest to the camera should be in focus, which should be perfect. Okay. We're fixing it. Oh, you can barely hear me? I can fix that. Oh, I can't fix that. Hold on. So much makeshift work here. That's not gonna be good. Okay, I can fix this too. We'll kill the music. We'll turn the gain up on the mic. And I will point the mic in this direction so you can hear me. And I can see that the levels are green again, so that should be good. So many bolts. Is this working? When the Canucks win in a live stream, you should put on Hips Don't Lie. Your season got shut down. It's your team win. That's an excellent. That is a banger of a team win song. I respect that. Oh, this one is tight. There's the box of parts. There's no like Allen wrench in here. Okay, I have one somewhere. Where did I put them? I've been doing so much. Just be stronger. Yeah. Just need some strength. How do I go from Canucks game to chair building? Well, the Canucks lost. And I have a chair that I need to build. This one's really tough. I wish this chair just came pre-assembled. Okay. I just don't want to have to sit in my old chair anymore because it's squeaky and terrible. So we build chairs. I don't know why there's 19 of you here. You guys are kind of dumb. Chair is more entertaining than the Canucks game. What an indictment for the Canucks. Okay, all of the bolts are out of the seat. What is next? Attach the arms to the seat cushion with 4 of those bolts using the wrench. Okay, well, I still didn't see a wrench. Arms. Attach the arms. I gotta find the arms. Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Oh, I think I found the wrench too. Okay. We've got Bill, 1:30 on the East Coast. You still wouldn't miss it. Well, I respect that. Need scissors. Perfect. See, this chair is going to be part of the streams now, you know? Like, it's going to be in the background at all times. You guys got to learn to love it. Oh, they adjust. Cool. Cool. I mean, I knew that. I bought the chair. It came with a wrench. It says I think it came with like an Allen key. Melissa, if you're still paying attention, I think the 4 Allen keys are out there somewhere. So if you could bring those to me, it'd be lovely. Okay, we've got 2 arms. What? Okay, that makes sense. So these got to go like this. I guess it... Oh yeah, it does matter which side they're on. Because this is the... I still don't know which side the back of the chair. Oh, it says right here. Front. The wider part is the front. Okay. So this is the front. Which makes sense. And then the arms... The pointier part would go to the front. So this has to be this arm. Yes, we are learning. Okay, fine. It's not for my key, it's Amazon. Yes. Well, remember when you're famous? If you stick around, I will. Your IKEA lamp didn't come with a bulb. That is kind of dumb. But if it's like a standard bulb, that kind of makes sense. You said it's from IKEA, no, it's from Amazon. Which Canuck said. You miss Holidays, the goal song. Yeah, Holiday was lit. Okay, so I guess I just go 3 screws, I think. How though? I'm sorry.
The Allen keys are dead. I don't know where they are.
You got one in your hand.
That's not an Allen key.
Oh.
Idiot.
Okay, take this back then. Get out of here.
I think it's in your toolbox.
Thank you.
Okay.
This can't be right. Because, like, the bolstering of the seat is so in the way. 31 views in 11 minutes for new video. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not... I still have the... You know why it's so bright? I still have the white screen on my TV. Okay, get that out of here, please. That's not good for power consumption. Turn this TV off. Tattoo on leg reveal. Yikes. Exposed. Okay, got a lamp. So, here's my dilemma. And it's probably just that I'm dumb. Is this supposed to come off? Is that... Wow. What is in there? Do I have to take... No. It doesn't say to take those off. Attach the arms to the seat cushion with the 4 bolts. This really doesn't seem very complicated, right? But... Okay, now I've forgotten which one's which. But the way it just doesn't work, because the... Unless, can I extend the arm? I think I might need to just extend the arm. How does this work? Oh, okay. A bit of arm extension. But we still don't reach the... Unless it's just these 2 bolts? I mean, I guess so. Okay. Sure? Sure? Let's try it, and if it doesn't work, we'll take it apart. Actually, it's... No, that is right. Okay, sure. I guess we want all the way in, right? It's somewhat adjustable, I guess, for some reason. The tricky thing is going to be finding that wrench. So, does this have ring to... Okay, yeah, it's adjust. Okay, I'm just dumb. Do you play the guitar? Not well. No, I used to play a bit, and now I just have it. I love my guitar, though. My Jim Dandy guitar. Okay, so it can slide a little bit each way. I probably want it as far in as it goes. There's so many little pieces in here. So this is like the recline function. Like, what is this? There's no Allen key in here. Did I put them back in my toolbox? Hoodie. Got a socket wrench. Not in the toolbox. I saw them today. Has anyone told you that you look like Troy Stetcher? Are you kidding me? I get this like scarily often. I've gotten it like as in like 3 or 4 times. Someone said that, but I don't see it. Maybe actually from this angle I kind of see it. Either way, okay, these are in enough for now. Let's do the other one. Oh, the knee is sore today, folks. Okay, so what did I do to make this work? I just did it, right? Support it. There's 3 screw holes and only 2 of them are usable, which is pretty weird. That's what you get from a cheap Amazon gaming chair. I love that Clay is probably having like a serious post-game live stream right now, and I'm building a chair. And honestly, that's the vibe we go for here. Vibes only. Yeah, that's right. I do like that the armrests adjust, because my current armrests do not. This is more exciting than the Canucks game. Ooh, that is painful for the boys. Okay. We can't go further until we find the Allen wrench that it came with, which I don't believe it. I don't see it. Now, I did just tear everything out of the box. So, let's look over here. Wait, is this where my Allen keys are? No. Sad. Got pillows. I got a footrest. I've got whatever this is. I've got so many pieces. but I don't have the piece to put the pieces together. Buffalo lost 15 straight now at this point. Can it get much worse? No, it cannot get worse than Buffalo. Buffalo is just super depressing. Klitsch. Yeah. Okay. I think Melissa is just bad at finding what I need her to find. And I know she can hear me right now. And that's good. Because maybe she'll find them. Find them?
I did not.
Oh.
I just hear you talking some smack.
Okay, get out of the way. I'm gonna go find them.
Okay.
I might have, I don't know. Oh boy. All right, good night, Canucky. This might just be an absolute failure. Failure to launch here. I have so many. I have so many Allen wrenches. And then I needed one yesterday, so I brought them all with me when I did what I worked on. And I don't know where I put them after that. Unless, no, it's too small. They are in here. Oh, just one was in here. It doesn't fit. I think I might need to quit. Give me more Canucks questions so I can be sad about that instead of sad about not finding what I'm looking for. That one? Nope. These won't work. They're not the right things. I mean, I could use like a regular wrench, but that sucks. Did I put them in one of these drawers? No? Ooh, a Skittle. No. Actually, now I put this in here, which I was using earlier. No, I don't have the tools. This is vaguely depressing. Big sad over here. Not there. Not there. Is there one of these bags? That won't work. I think I have to quit. I might have to quit. Wait, was it in the? It's not in the bag with the gloves, right? No. Why did they give me gloves? Like, for what reason? Understand. This is a necessary part. And it said wrench included. I don't see a wrench. Or an Allen key or whatever they're trying to. No, what's. Hold on. Time out. Not in that bag. That bag. Or that bag. Or that bag. There's no wrench. Will this work? Probably not. This is just gonna spin on it, right? Yep. I have so many random tools and none of them are the right ones. Oops. Oh my god. We got him. We got it. It was on my desk. It was on my desk. It was underneath this dumb sheet of paper that came with the chair. Oh, it even look at how cool this is. It's got like the normal Allen key side. It's got like a Phillips side too. Okay. Oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It is so warm in here. All these lights I have on isn't helping. Oh, okay. Let's turn the unicorn. The unicorn is going to sleep. Okay. Guys, we're done step 1. We did it. Like almost 11 o'clock and we're done step 1. Oh, I love it. Okay. Actually, that was step 4. How many steps are there? Guys, there's only like 11 steps. We're firing here. Okay, arms are attached. Align the seat plate to the bottom of the seat cushion. Okay. I can do that. Now I still want to make sure that I've got this right. It says this is the front of the chair, and I don't really, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. It makes so much sense. Okay, seat plate. I've got that. We have a seat plate. It's like a plate for your seat. Okay. What does it say? Align the seat plate to the bottom of the seat cushion. There's even a nice little arrow that says front. So this goes this way. Handle on the side. It lines up to the holes. Oh, and it's heavy. Chair over. I see why it recommends 2 people. But what's the fun in that? I don't want help. I want to be up till midnight building a chair. Phew. And 4. Quick, where's my phone? I don't know why I'm doing this now. Let's see. Let's see how the post-game recap is doing. 77 views in 27 minutes. That's pretty solid. I got a dislike. People who dislike videos don't realize that dislikes help videos, which makes me super happy. It's like, you tried to cause me pain. And it used to make me sad. But now, it doesn't. Now I channel that anger into building a chair. Okay, we got 1. Honestly, there's not like a lot of chair left. There's like some plastic pieces that cover the mechanics, and then like you gotta put, and I think that's it. Dude, it'd be really nice if one of you guys watching would just come and help, but you know, it's fine. Not like when he's in the other room or anything. Wow, how weird that you'd show up after that. I'm actually joking. I'm totally fine.
It doesn't sound like it.
I don't need your help.
This looks sick.
It's gonna be sick.
You know what this reminds me of? You know at Cineplex, how they used to have those like game
oh, the D-box?
Yeah, those they're like games like in the arcade.
Well, it's meant to be like a race chair.
Yeah, it reminds me of those chairs.
They're pretty sick.
Can I open it?
Yeah, sure. Just don't hurt it.
This is just like really thick plastic.
Yeah, no, it's nice. All right, seat plate is on. We are making. Okay, you're so loud, lordy, lordy. Insert the footrest. Get me the footrest.
Okay.
Insert the footrest into the pre. Oh, that goes right there. Footrest. Go. Which way does it go? This way. Just like this.
You need help?
No, I think I'm doing it wrong, actually.
That's good.
Okay, insert the footrest to the pre-drilled holes underneath the seat cushion. Then put the rubber... Okay, I have to take the rubber rings off. Oh.
Is Bill still watching? It's almost 2 a.m.
If anyone's still watching, they might be an insane person. Okay, hold this. You just have your legs on stream.
That's cool.
Okay, this goes this way, and this goes in. Okay, and then, oh, and it goes...
That feels
so it
wrong.
would come out and flip this way, which is right,
Okay.
I think. And it just talks about this.
It looks like the head of a massage chair.
It does look wrong, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it actually just goes like this, but it doesn't fit that way. But it's the only way it would go.
Okay.
I think. I can always fix it later. It's an easy part.
The chair's broken forever.
Well, when we send it back, pay the $30 in shipping or whatever it is. 1, 2. Okay. That's 6 of 11 steps done already.
You're so good at steps.
Turn the seat cushion upright. Align the center hole of the seat plate over the lift. Then push it down until it's secure. Nice. Okay, now we're about to make it an actual seat. This footrest is not right. It just flops down. This is wrong. This is not correct. I mean, Lincoln, you're one of them. Okay. The seat gets fixed first. Or the footrest, I mean. So I'm guessing I just have to flip it, right? That's the only other thing that would make sense.
I guess so.
That's the only other... Yeah.
That also feels wrong.
It can't be.
But, like, how does that stay up?
Because it just comes out, and then it flips this way.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
There you go. My legs are too long. Yeah, like, before it just wouldn't make sense. Like,
I had a
it would just
50. I had a 50-50 shot of getting it right, and I didn't. Like the Canucks, they get 50-50 shots at winning games.
Is it really 50-50 though? At this point?
You know what? They're 2 games below 500, which is okay. Okay, that part's done. Now this hole goes in there. Align the center hole of the seat plate over the lift, then push the seat cushion down onto the lift.
This feels really low.
Yeah, it's because it's all the way down. I'm actually scared that would probably break my hand. Alright. You're in charge of aligning. I can't see it.
Okay. Your legs are in the way. Oh, there you go.
Line up the hole with the... Oh! What the heck?
It's not...
Is it lined up? No, you're not lining up. This is the hole!
Oh!
Dummy.
I thought that was the hole.
It's not a hole. It's a piece of plastic.
Well, shut up. Sit down.
You put firmly... Oh, that's probably it.
I'm glad I could help.
Okay, we've got a seat with a footrest. Sick.
Honestly, you should just sit like that all day. Probably be great for your abs.
Yeah, just constantly on a decline.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7 steps done. Okay, using adjusters. Oh, this step's so complicated. Using adjusters to attach seat cushion and back cushion, align the adjusters over the pre-drilled holes underneath the seat cushion and back cushion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? What are adjusters? So, this is the back. Okay, it goes here. That's what these like weird plastic doohickeys are. Think? Oh no. What is going on? There's so many. It can't be those. It has to be these. Yes. Okay. And is there another one of these? Find the other this.
The other that.
Oh no, it's this one. It's just different. I got it.
No, I just want to open these like dumb seat cushions. Please use these.
Oh, there's 9 people in here. What are
Why?
you? I don't know. Okay. So this is how we attach the seat in the back. It curves in like this. So this has to be this one, I guess. I think. Okay. I need more bolts. I'm assuming there's still one in here. The holes line up. So
Oh, I'm so glad.
I'd be really worried otherwise. 1. And I actually have the right amount of bolts.
Really?
Isn't that cool?
And they're actually part of this chair, not from something random that we found in the house?
I think so. Well, I took them out of the chair. So. Okay. Okay. We are making so much progress. Holy. These noises are frightening. Sure, it's fine.
It doesn't sound like it.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, it's got a loose thread. Oh, no, it's not. It was just plastic.
Take it back.
Defective. I want my money back.
My money? I paid. It's my chair.
Yeah, but like, I'd still like some money.
Okay. Okay, that's 1. This one's almost there. It's not clicking anymore. Okay.
Okay.
That's 1. And this one, which is like, what is happening here?
It looks like there's like a measuring tape.
It's so you can measure here.
Yeah. You're always losing yours.
So you can measure your gamer skill.
Measure how cool you are.
This one's actually really confusing. It shouldn't be. I'm just dumb. So this would go with the back. So it goes this way? It feels wrong. Is the longer one up front? Yeah, okay. It's correct, I guess. I hope. Up here. I really appreciate your moral support.
You're welcome.
You're just like the other 6 people watching me build a chair.
What? What happened to the other 3?
They ditched us.
They aren't real fans. You don't need them.
I honestly have 0 blame in my heart. Someone requested build the chair on stream. So, don't remember who it was.
I bet you they were the first person to log on.
Probably. They're like, we tricked him. He thought we actually wanted to watch him build a chair. What a dummy. Okay, this comes off.
Okay.
Okay. And then we just put the back on it. Okay. So.
I'm a real fan. Oh, thanks, Lincoln.
Lincoln's a hero. Okay, I've got 1 screw. This is the most fun part about building this chair. It's nice that it came with all of the screws like in the right holes, so you know where they go.
That's good.
Consider it, but all of the screws are exactly the same, so they could have just given me all the screws.
Oh.
It's just annoying having to unscrew them.
Well, that's dumb.
But it's fun. Super fun.
Well, I mean, maybe, like, if they didn't do that, then you might have thought that the screw fit in that hole right there.
Hey, we got 97 views on the recap already. That's better than the last one. Let's go.
I didn't look at it. I didn't read it.
You didn't watch my recap yet?
Yeah, watch it, not read it.
Did you watch it live, though?
I did. No, I was in the shower.
Oh. Wow. How supportive you are.
I came in here, didn't I?
I mean, because I was mocking you.
Yeah.
I knew it would work.
My feelings.
Shit. Okay, just keep... Oh, let me line this side up.
Well, this side wasn't lined up.
Well, I just need you to keep it from falling.
Okay.
That's your role here.
I'm glad I could be helpful. Smells like plastic.
That's probably because it was all covered in plastic. Just a hot take, though.
Yeah.
One of many that I provide.
How many more? I can't read.
How many more steps do I have? This is step 9 of 11. And then, like, literally the only steps are putting the plastic pieces on. Like, this is it. Like, we're home stretch here.
So glad you were here for this, Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln's a real one. I mean, honestly, what else is there to do on a Wednesday night after a crushing Canucks defeat?
Go to bed because he works tomorrow?
I mean, I work tomorrow.
Same.
But, you know, I'd like a chair to sit in at work. And that will be this one.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Okay.
I have to stand at work all day.
Oh. I get to sit on a new fancy chair. I do like that there's no logos on the chair if there's no pillows on it.
This backrest is so thin.
Yeah, it's a race car.
Okay.
It's weight reduction, Melissa, so I can go fast.
I should get you like a little steering wheel.
We have a problem? Maybe I'm just dumb. I feel like it doesn't align perfectly, but you know what? If it's comfortable, that's the important part. Oh, we're up to 10 viewers again. Who is clicking on? Why are you doing this to your? Why is my camera so blurry? Why are you doing this to yourselves? I really encourage my fans to stick around, you know.
What's your favorite cereal, guys?
Cinnamon toast shrimp.
What?
Did you see that?
No.
Oh, some guy got there was like shrimp shells in his cinnamon toast crunch.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the headline for it.
Yeah, that's my favorite cereal.
Will you remember me when you're famous?
I said only if he keeps commenting.
Yeah, maybe.
Nothing better to do after Baggy. That's what I said, Makoto. That's what I said. We have a chair. We have even gaps. I can reach through it, which is fun, I guess. Okay, now we have these plastic pieces. And I'm guessing... Oh, there's screws for these too. And I bet you, that's what these screws are for. Or maybe it just came with extra screws. Okay, attach the plastic cover on right and left side with 4 bolts. M5 by 8 mil. Is that... These are longer than 8 mil. Oh, they're the little black ones. It came with extra screws.
Nice. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of my favorites, but the last time I had it, I had an allergic reaction, so I just haven't since.
Well, maybe you should get better. So it came with 7 screws of this type, and I only need 4. I really respect that from them. Like it's such a good Are these just Phillips? Yes, I can use a drill. Let's go. Ooh. Gotta just drop it. There we go. Thought this drill was going to be a lot more useful during this.
Well,
I'm just going to actually take the screw out. Put that on.
apple juice or orange juice?
Orange.
Orange for sure.
Apple's a terrible take.
I like apple juice.
Sorry, I thought someone asked that and not you. I shouldn't have infected their thoughts.
I like apple juice if I'm
Oh,
turning
shit.
it into like apple cider.
Yeah.
But apple juice, like I'm having it as a juice.
I think this one's for this. No, it's gotta be this one. Wait. Huh?
Lincoln is also correct. He also says orange.
Correct. Amundo. Ah! I'm doing really good, guys.
I think it's just Lincoln.
Well, it says 11 people.
Yeah, I don't think they're watching.
Well, they clearly have joined recently, which is absurd. Let's do this. I cannot see what I am doing.
Oh, somebody else is watching. Makoto also says orange.
Makoto is here. Okay, we are on the home stretch, as they say in sports. As the sport people say. I'm guessing this goes, okay, this goes through. Oh, this is so easy. He says he cannot figure out how to get it on. It has to be here. And then, I mean, I guess I just stick screws in it and hope for the best.
Okay.
And we've got, is there a screw hole there? Okay, we got a screw hole. No! These screws are so tiny for my regular sized hands. Okay. Need to grab it. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? We're not going to do that screw yet. Lord. Does that work? I just like randomly stuck a screw in and started drilling. Oh my goodness. He's done it. Okay, we got one in, and that one lines up.
Are you gonna post a chair review after this?
No, I don't think I don't think the algorithm would do nice to me after that. They're like, wow, no one who's subscribed to you is interested. I think I just need to like power this up here. What? Is this, did I use the wrong? I think the battery's dead.
I mean, we've been using it a lot.
No, this is a brand new one.
Oh.
What is going on here? Okay, you know what? Let's do this hole instead. I think I'm following the instructions correctly.
That's good.
I think. The first snag we have hit.
That's not true. The Allen key.
One, two, three. Yeah, it's literally these bolts. I'm doing it correctly. I think I've stripped one of them. The Allen key was an issue, that's correct. If these screws, they just don't go in. Which is really odd. Because, like, I mean, I guess I can just not have them in all the way, but that's kind of dumb. Like, I don't like it. Like, they only go that far. Which, for now, is fine. For now, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I might have screwed up. Or did I? Or did I?
Or did you?
That one goes in. You know what? This piece is loose, and that's just how she's gonna be. I'm just gonna take this one piece off, and I'll figure it out tomorrow.
It'll still function.
Yep. Drill's dead. Yeah, it's just not drilling. Okay, I will leave that one piece on. You know what? I feel like I have a lot of extra pieces, which probably isn't good. But I think that's it. Is there any more instructions? Congratulations, you've assembled your chair. Oh my god. Fellas. The stream's still going because I needed a chair. How to screw up a chair? No. I didn't screw up a chair. Ow, my knees. Okay, here we go. We've got a chair. Oh boy, it is sit. And then you pull this and you can lean her back.
Is it good? Is it comfy?
It's a chair. Yeah. This is out far. It gets right to my legs. And then the coup de grace is that I can pull out a footrest, flip it.
That doesn't seem like the most convenient way to open a footrest.
And then she goes all. It's designed to go back this far. It is, I promise. And I can just chill.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Don't let go. Okay, it does. Maybe don't go all the way back. But now I'm chilling. I'm good. It has 20 degrees of tilt of rock, so it's meant to rock back and forth.
Okay.
It says that in the listing. But now with that TV, oh, this is nice. Like I can give me an Xbox controller, and we're chilling. Chair. Still getting used to it. Chair is complete, and then the rest goes away. I can tilt the armrests.
You can throw away your trash chair.
I can throw away my trash chair. Okay, well, all you silly people who stuck with the chair stream, I appreciate it. That was super cool of you. Goodbye to my old chair. Yes. That was you know what, we had to do something for that time. So anyways, go watch my recap if you haven't already. It's did someone dislike it? I think someone disliked it, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Love it. Go hit like to balance it out. I will be napping in this chair. And it's good because I need a place to nap.
Bye, Lincoln.
All right, everyone. I will talk to you either tomorrow, but I'll probably do a video on Friday.